What's up, Bassy? What's up, everybody? Hi, happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm so excited. I have been so excited for this. Interesting that Monday is also when the trailer dropped for the upcoming Garfield animated movie. No, there's nothing interesting about that. A bizarre twist of fate and nothing more. So you get to play this because RPG length. Are you gonna be using any mods? Yes, I am actually using mods right now, in fact. But we'll go over that in a minute. She plays a Dragoon. Remember the Kazakhstan modded island of this? I actually looked at that over the weekend, and I still can't believe that exists. That is like the weirdest damn thing. Though I guess with an engine like this, and the age of this game, you could basically mod pretty much anything you want into it. She's main mods, just look at the storage. Oh my god, Endif already? Oh, Jesus, I'm not sure I could start my evening like this. My wife was one of the clumsiest people I know. I'm so glad she fell. Aww, that was kind of cute. I like that. Is there something you want to tell us? I just said he's using mods. If anything, I should make more use of my mods. Let him explain himself. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a very good job of that. You know about me and speeching good. Hot. It is, isn't it? Almost as hot as this game. Chat, I can't tell you how excited I am to be playing this. I have been looking so forward to this. Also, because I've run into this odd problem over the weekend where I can't seem to make myself play anything. Like, I am having the worst time playing stuff in my own time. I can't like settle into something. I'll get to the end of the day and my kids will go to sleep. Like yesterday, I mean, we had a big day yesterday. We had a bunch of people over. We had like little parties and stuff. 3 whole excited chat. What's up? But yeah, by the evening we got the kids situated in bed, and I was sitting here. It was like 10 p.m. and I was looking at my library, and I had picked out things to play. And I was like, nah. And I watched an episode of Star Trek and I went to bed. Yet, on the other side, I usually call that being tired. I mean, that might just be what it is. But like the other side of that coin is I am insanely excited for this. I am super, super excited for this. So I might just have to make peace with the fact that the only real gaming I'm gonna do anymore is streaming. Which is a daunting prospect, but not an altogether unwelcome one, you know? Means, I mean, if nothing else, it means I'm gonna get more sleep overall. What's up, library man? Good to see you. Tries to find a game he's good at for 30 minutes, cries, and then goes to bed. I've been trying to decide between a game that I previously failed at and a game that I will almost surely fail at. And oh, okay. I just discovered you can no longer play games without streaming them. I have like a humiliation fetish, maybe. Like, I can't play anything unless I have people telling me how bad I am at it while I'm playing it. I used to think I hated that, but it seems it's just come around, chat. I'm sure there's a Morrowind mod for that. And I'm your Huckleberry. So it might be a seasonal thing. There's just been no season to cite for it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of it, I have over the past few weeks, I've tried a couple things and just been like, nah, not feeling it. I mean, I probably would have been playing Infra if it hadn't made me motion sick. I was rather dejected that happened. So, but no, I was going to play Anno 2250 because I've been kind of in the mood for a builder, for a city sim. And I realized, like, I really like the future Annos, but I kind of spoiled 2250 for myself. 2205, I think it actually is. I spoiled that one for myself by trying to play it on hard and just failing miserably. And instead of putting it on easy like a smart person, I just didn't go back to it. So I'm like, I should just put it on easy and enjoy it. But then I didn't do that. I've also been thinking about giving Project Zomboid a try. As the other sort of extreme of simulation games, but I couldn't bring myself to do that. I wasn't, when you're tired, you're not really in the mood to learn anything, you know? You just want to do something on autopilot, which is probably why I end up watching Star Trek. Surely you'll eventually have enough time to play games when you retire, but that's not till next week. God, if it was. Oh man. I would happily accept early retirement. In the mood for Builder? I know what you mean. It's an old 80s game called Starfleet 2. A Krellin Commander released today. Its original release left it somewhat broken, so the original creator went back and redid the whole damn game. That's really cool. Just got a shiny new gaming computer. Congratulations, $10. I'll have played since then. Void Reigns upon her heart on Steam Deck. Why put effort into something fancy and engaging? I'm gonna lay down and play 50 flirty monster lesbian sim. Here. That game is fantastic. I really should play that game again. I should do like a mini series of games where I was like, I should go and play that again. Stuff that I can like knock out in a night and stuff. You actually saw someone play Eternal Sonata today, and Eternal Sonata is deceptive. It really depends on what chunk of it you saw. Like, the front half of it seems great, honestly. It seems like a very solid, very interesting RPG, and then like the cracks start to show, and there's a very specific spot where the game just falls apart. Like, it's like you can imagine, I don't know, like the original dev team got fired and they brought in like D-listers to finish the game because it takes the most bizarre swerve and it's so shitty. Tower mode just got implemented. It's neat. I heard Risk of Rain is out again. Doesn't Gearbox own it now? I thought I saw something about that. Eternal Sonata's hell of a drug. More games should have Frederic Chopin in them. I don't disagree. I do not disagree at all. People keep making me want to play Eternal Sonata just to see this. Well, it ain't happening here. I'm not going to self-destruct my channel just to sate your curiosity. At least not with that. I'll find something more entertaining for all of us to self-immolate over. Anyway, I'm not going to chat for very long tonight because I want to play this damn game. I am really excited about this. Y'all know what Morrowind is, right? Y'all know. I mean, it says right there, Elder Scrolls 3. So if you line them all up, this is the third in succession. Risk of Rain Returns was the last thing the original devs made before handing all the code off to Epic. Oh, okay. I saw multiple instances of a character talking about wetting themselves. But yeah, for those of you unfamiliar with the Elder Scrolls series, it's kind of an interesting story. They started with Elder Scrolls Arena. The first one's called Arena. And it is if you go back and try to play it now, because I think it's free. I think Bethesda just put it up for free download. It's a rough pseudo dungeon crawler thing. It's got all the RPG hallmarks, but it's notably difficult to get into. I think Shadows just played it recently, actually, and had a good time with it. A very ambitious game for the time, but the technology just kind of wasn't there for it, I think, for most people. They followed that up with Daggerfall, which was probably like the most ambitious game of the era, where they tried to simulate an entire fantasy world and like just a nigh endless number of dungeons and cities and stuff. And it was just intensely, incredibly, overwhelmingly buggy. I remember reading about it in PC Gamer and them being like, we really, really wish this was a more solid game, but God. Now, since then, there have been efforts to modernize. I know somebody's working on like a source port of Daggerfall, but for a game of that scope, of that grandeur, God only knows when that's gonna come to fruition. In between Arena and Daggerfall and Morrowind, there were also some like side games, spin-off games. I want to say there were like 5 Elder Scrolls games before Morrowind, if I remember correctly. I think one of them was like a Tomb Raider-esque like action 3D platformer thingy thing. I don't know. I don't really know that much about the Elder Scrolls series before Morrowind because I was introduced to it with Morrowind. My roommate in college got Morrowind and was like super into it. It was like, dude, you got to check this out. And I sat down and I started playing it on his computer and I had to get it immediately. It was an eye-opening experience. I hesitate to say life-changing, but it's like, it was one of those seminal gaming experiences. One of those that makes you realize like what games can be that you didn't realize before then, you know? I had played the Fallouts, of course. I had played Planescape Torment. I tried to play Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale. I played plenty of JRPGs. I was still a big JRPG fan at the time. But nothing was as expansive and enriching and just vibrant as Morrowind. It was amazing. It was an amazing gaming experience. So, you know, I could see where games were trying to do this. You know, when we were playing Might and Magic 7. Might and Magic 7 has a huge expansive world. There's like tons of stuff to see and do in that, but like, it's like the technology just wasn't quite there. You could have like a really rich, immersive first-person shooter experience if you had like very streamlined, constrained levels, or you could have this like wide open, like the open world, like freedom of movement and exploration experience if you wanted. But nothing really married the two until Morrowind. And understandably, that's kind of what made the Elder Scrolls series blow up the way it did. Like, tons of people played Morrowind, both on PC and on Xbox. I saw somebody mention they played this on Xbox. Played this game so long, I have 2 years on the in-game calendar. It's up, Fury Fighter. And Shadows, good to see you too. Like, it's nuts the kind of impact this game had. And of course, it was huge for Bethesda. You know, this was a landmark moment for Bethesda because from here they were able to go on to Oblivion and Skyrim in the Elder Scrolls series. And also, once they locked down the Fallout license, they were able to expand this style of game into the Fallout universe, which of course was a huge hit. Although watching people discover Might and Magic is actually a science fiction series. I was shocked. I was blown away. One thing about Morrowind is when they really let Kirkbride operate with all the limiters removed when writing. This game, so that's another thing that I'm really hoping to show off with this series, because I feel like a lot of people, when they play Morrowind, they get into it and they just wander around and they do whatever they want, which is really fun. It is super fun to just wander the world in this game and just explore and find neat stuff and do the occasional side quest and make yourself a living demigod via alchemy and such. The story in this, though, is really interesting. It's really interesting. It has some really neat twists and turns. The way it's told, well, we'll get into that as it's told. Honestly, there's a lot about this game that I want to revisit because it's been a really long time since I last played it. I originally played it in college, and yeah, it was just a fuck around sim for me. I just ran around and did whatever I wanted. And then I came back to it a couple years later, and played through the entire story. I played through the main story, I played through Tribunal, I played through Blood Moon, and that was really cool. It was really cool to see the extent of the storyline and all the twists it had. But that was a long time ago. That was at least 15 years ago. So as much as I love this game, as important as this game has been to me, I haven't revisited it in a very long time. So that's a primary reason why I am so very excited about streaming this now. So anyway, tonight we're gonna make a character. We're gonna go through the little tutorial section. It's pretty cool. There's the character creation is basically diegetic. You'll see how it works in game, and then once they turn you loose. I can't wait for this crash 5 minutes in. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that actually. So this is modded. I needed to mod this for a couple things, chief among them UI scaling, because at the highest resolution that OG Morrowind could go to, the UI was microscopic. It was tiny, tiny, tiny. Yeah, you can see the Morrowind code patch down the corner. I'm also using the graphics extender. Yeah, I'm using the big community fix patch, the code patch, the graphics extender, improved fonts. I went out of my way and grabbed the vast majority of the mods I chose don't hugely affect gameplay other than like fixes. That's another thing that I might not be used to. A bunch of the shit that was broken in OG Morrowind is actually gonna be fixed here, and I might not be used to that. So, in particular, I think pickpocketing works differently with all these patches that I'm using. But I did add one other thing, and it's a change to when the expansion hooks happen. Because in original Morrowind, when they had the expansions, they basically just made them happen almost instantly, which if you're starting a new game really kind of sucks. It's really weird and out of place. So I added a thing that actually makes the expansion hooks happen later on in the main story. Yeah, they assume, for whatever reason, Bethesda assumed as soon as you installed the expansions that you were already post-game. So yeah, it just happens. It's kind of a mess in either direction. Like, if you're just starting out, like, they could kick your ass, and if you're not quite just starting out, you get some absolutely absurd gear from it. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. I want to go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna make it happen. So, and the last thing I'll mention is I have a bunch of ideas for viewer interaction. I'll talk about that a little bit more once we get to that point, because I'm not gonna enable it until I can actually do it. So we're gonna have to get through character creation, the little teeny tiny tutorial, before we start that. Great stream idea would be installing as many stream save content mods you cram into the game and then hand it off on a blind. I would be willing to do that for a game, like, after I've played through it. It's been so long since I last played through Morrowind, I wouldn't want to do that to myself. But I do like that idea. Like, you're spawning cliff racers to harass you. No, see, the game does that itself. The game definitely has that covered, so. Anyway, let's get started. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. Thanks, Underking. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation. He or she was to play in that nation's history. The one time I beat this game was as a woman.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Peach rum punch, that is.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay?
I'm scared.
Wake up.
They're sending me to the scary place.
Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
First choice. Are you metagaming and you making a more RP-centric character? I'm gonna make a very general character. I'm actually gonna let y'all pick a bunch of stuff. I probably shouldn't, but I will. And we'll start with the name. Wish they bring back a Khajiit and Argonians from this as an option for race. Did they stop doing that for the later games? Really? That's odd. He's got some red ass eyes, tired. And what? I'm fine with that. I mean, it's a stream title after all.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Did you change your name afterwards? No, but it really doesn't
Quiet.
matter. It's never going to show up.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
So this is the diegetic tutorial, you getting off the boat. They have them, they just want to have the beast-like traits besides their head, tail, and claws. Major athletics, acrobatics, and other useless bullshit. That's not useless, actually, because that makes you level really fast.
And let's keep this as civil as possible.
Classic Sadwa controls. All right. Open this. Here we are! Oh my god, look how crazy all this is. Isn't this neat?
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Sure, I love it. You can't just yeet yourself off the boat, unfortunately. This is still the tutorial. They won't let you go flying off. Controls. Morrowind challenge, trying to play this without using alteration. That would be a challenge.
You finally arrived.
It's like we're really there.
Records don't show from where.
Only part I suggest for character creation, alterations, and main skills since it's so needed in this game. Hey, what kind? Okay, so what kind of person should we be, chat? This being old school role playing. We do the different races have different things they're good at. Khajiit, named Bubsy. Well, you should have thought of that already, damn it, because we already did name. We already did the character name. I'm shocked y'all didn't suggest that, honestly. Restart? I'll restart if y'all want. If you hit back, we can rename the character. I didn't know that! Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright. Well, in that case... I never knew that. That's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna show you what we're missing out on real quick. Even though I'm sure it won't make any difference to you. And there's one drawback. And that's true, yeah, I think you're right. You can change whatever you want at the end of the tutorial. Because the dude asks you to look it over one more time before he stamps your papers. Bubswa, out Bubser. Alright, so they have lizard people. They're really good at a bunch of different things. I'm not gonna go through all the different things they're good at. What I'm interested in is their specials. So Argonians have a natural resistance to disease, complete resistance to poison, and they come built in with water breathing. The Bretons, I forget where the Bretons are from. And show you a glitch when you get. I don't want to mess with a bunch of glitchy stuff. Bretons are one of the magical races, I think, because all their skill bonuses are for the different spell colleges. They get like 50% more. They call it magicka. Magicka resistance. I forget if this runs both ways. If this makes you resistance to all magicka, including like trying to heal yourself. Or if it's only for, like, detrimental effects. And then Dragon Skin is Shield, which I think is... Shield, like, additional magic protection or something? I forget. Dark Elf. So, Morrowind is a big... okay. Morrowind is the province of the Dark Elves. This is, like, their homeland. And if I remember correctly, it's like a big... It's like a big bay, and then it has a giant island, basically like continent-sized island in the middle of the bay, and that's Vardenfell, which is where the game takes place. That way they could keep you on one single landmass without having to worry about the rest of Tamriel. They have Ancestor Guardian. I do not remember what Sanctuary does, and they're fire resistant. Good for them. I wish I was fire resistant. Bretons are kind of the half-elves of the setting. Okay. Current character in this is a Breton under the Apprentice. The Baldies. Let's just you jump through a wall, you can commit most landing crimes. Alright, the high elves are the super magic-y guys, I think. Yeah, they have a big magicka bonus. They have weakness to it and weakness to fire. Just weakness to everything, except disease. They're really good with disease. Imperials are the colonizers. High elves, the Altmer. Yes, Altmer Dunmer, I think. They have Star of the West. They can suck the fatigue out of people. Not sure how that works. And they can speak with the voice of the Emperor. They can charm people a little bit, I guess. We'll skip Khajiit for now, because that's what we're stuck with. Nords, the Nordic people. When I beat the game, I played as a Nord. They're immune to frost, resistant to shock. They can woad. That's shield, and then they can. That's weird. They have a skill called. They have an innate skill called Thunder Fist that does frost damage. Supposedly very good at networking. This stream's sponsored by. What is Wode's skill again? It's just shield. The same as the other one, the scale one. I forget already. Orcs. I actually forgot orcs were in this. They're magic resistant, and they can berserk themselves. They can fortify a bunch of shit. Red guards. Okay. If you ever want to play a Morrowind for yourself, and you never have, you might actually want to start as a red guard. I'll give them a little bit of credit. I'll give the creators of the Elder Scrolls a little bit of credit for this, for not making the black people like tribals or something, jungle dwellers. The red guards are like the acclaimed swordsmen of Tamriel. Like traditionally the best swordsmen and women in Appears in Might and Magic 6. Yeah. What's the deal with the get oddish drunk option? Where do you see that, Buster? Oh, and pirates too. Nice. Orcs are kind of elf in Elder Scrolls. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Orcs are not playable in Elder Scrolls 1 or 2. In 1, they're monster faction. 2, they're an NPC faction rallying for independence. Oh, cool. That's really cool. Redguard spinoff is actually really narratively interesting. Oh, it's missing? Oh, yeah. Okay. For the Morrowind streams, there's going to be so many viewer interaction options. You'll see as we get into it. I had to clear some of the other ones out to keep things focused. But don't worry, I can get myself drunk. I'm pretty good at handling that myself. Anyway, if you ever want to play this game yourself and you want an easier start than normal, if you take a red guard, you can actually push your starting long blade skill up to something like 70, and not have to go through that awkward early game phase where you're missing half of your swings. I think I've never actually done that now that I think about it. My first character was a Khajiit, my second was a Nord. And then there's Wood Elf. The other elves. They're good at marksman, which I think sucks in this game. I don't remember ever using ranged weapons. And I remember a friend of mine tried using them and said they kind of sucked, so. Red Guard is the race more people chose for non-score related speedruns. They can resist disease and they can talk to monsters. That's cool. Anyway, we're gonna be Khajiit. We're gonna be Kitty. We're gonna be really good at acrobatics. We'll go through the skills in a second, but we're gonna have Eye of Night, which gives us Night Eye, which means we'll be able to see in the dark. And we have Eye of Fear. We can demoralize humanoids. That's exciting, isn't it? Fun fact: wood elves are forbidden from eating plants. I guess we have to be a boy kitty since we're since we're Bubsing it. What's the most Bubsy face we have here? He's not a tiger. That's kind of Bubsy-ish. That's... what the fuck is that? I think it's that. And let's see if he needs any hair. I'm thinking this, chat. I'm thinking maybe we do this. This is not the first time Bubsy has demoralized chat. It wasn't until later games when they succumbed to giving the Red Guard minus int plus strength. Orcs are also kind of elf in Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's cool. This is worse than a skullet? Perfect. All right, here we go.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
I really appreciate that a lot of fantasy stuff now is just kind of skipped over the whole racial specifications. It's always a really awkward feature. They fit right in. He's contractually obligated to say that to everybody, I think. Right.
Ah, yes. We've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
I got here just in time for Bubsy creation. All right, we can answer his questions if we want him to generate a class for us. That's boring. We can pick from a class list. That's extra boring. Or we can create our own custom class, which is what we're gonna do. All right. I've never been able to change the name of it. Unless it's... Oh, there we go. Our class is Bubsy. Our name is Bubsy. Our class is Bubsy. Okay, so I do have a question for you, chat. There's basically 3 general archetypes of character. There's combat, there's magic, and there's stealth. Combat is basically all the weapon skills, like just all of them. Magic is all of the magic skills, just all of them. And then stealth is like everything else, which is kind of weird. It's security, which is lockpicking. Acrobatics, which, no. Athletics, I think, is under combat. Yeah, it is. Athletics is running. Acrobatics is jumping. Short blade, mercantile is trade, hand-to-hand, sneaking, light armor, marksman, and speech. I want whatever will let us break the game the hardest. Stealth and Morrowind is a nightmare. Magic, please, magic. Stealth is kind of fun in this, I think. Stealth it up. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. What a weird coincidence. We're on the tail end of a Morrowind playthrough. That's cool. Disney Imperial, everyone fits in as far as they're concerned because they pull their way in everywhere. All right, I'm gonna go with the stealth archetype then. All right, we need 2 favorite attributes. Strength is health, carry weight, fatigue, melee damage. Intelligence is magicka. Willpower is magicka resistance and max fatigue. Agility is ability to dodge and hit things in melee and max fatigue. Agility and speed, yeah, probably. Speed determines how fast you can move. Endurance is health gain. Maximum fatigue. Personality is your ability to deal with other characters. And, you know, luck is just, yeah, luck is luck. I'm not trying to sabotage you. I mean, I feel like it's kind of hard to sabotage yourself in this game. Like, it's one of those good old role-playing games where the only really hard part is the beginning where you're bad at everything and you've got to figure out how to be good at things. Once you're good at like one thing, it all sort of snowballs. And I mean, just because we pick whatever we pick doesn't mean we can't do other things. Like, we can start as a stealth specialist with like short blade and lockpicking, whatever, and we might end this game as like a world-ending like destruction summoning mage. Like, it could totally work that way. Nothing stops you from doing it. Morrowind's one of those games where you can just be good at everything. There's no trade-off for it. It's just a function of time. Speed will let us walk around faster, yes. And it does make a big difference. Yeah. All right, major skills. So let's look at the skills. So, all right. We're gonna need a combat skill. I'm gonna say probably short blade because we're gonna have a base bonus to that anyway. I'm gonna do a healer build that just drains people's stats, paralyze enemies, except for those that plot demands die. What else? You want to be sneaky? We should be sneaky, and we should have security. Yeah, lock. Oh, that's right. You can unlock things with lockpicks and disarm. I forgot all about disarming traps. Short blade, sneak, security. We probably need an armor type. I guess light armor, and then dealer's choice. Chat. What do you want? What do you want the last major skill to be? We can spread out our major skills and we min-max. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. The patch fixed the mercantile build? I don't know. Illusion for invisibility. Need a way to not die? There's a lot of ways to not die in this, though. You going for a jokey build? Not really. I mean, I don't want to do a meme build because it'd be too hard to get going. But it also doesn't matter too much because once we get going, we can do whatever we want. unarmored and just run around naked. I don't think that's a good idea. I think there's some use for hand-to-hand, but not really for unarmored. Consider marksman for extra shenanigans. I would maybe do that as a... Actually, I probably wouldn't even do that as a minor skill. I've never liked marksman in this. OG Morrowind Mercantile is bugged and made price haggling harder the higher it is. Higher it is. Maybe some kind of magic. Not enchant. Destructions. Okay, the different kinds of magic, just for your reference. Enchanting lets you make enchanted items and make and use, I think. Destruction is the basic, like, fireballs, ice shards, lightning bolts, stuff like that. Alteration's all the utility stuff. Water breathing, jumping, like high jumping, levitating, opening, unlocking, that kind of thing. Illusion, blind, illuminate, paralyze, silence, invisible, camouflage. Wow, invisible and camouflage are two different skills. I totally forgot about that. Oops, there's too many voice lines in the game, not be speechcraft. Chance skill is basically worthless and broken by default. Yeah, you don't... Because you always go through somebody else to make enchanted items, don't you? Isn't being naked a conversation exploit because some NPCs don't want to talk to you if they hate you? Why the fuck are you naked line overrides it? You bribe them until they love you. Conjuration... Oh, this is summoning. Mysticism... This is a weird one. Soul binding, teleporting, telekinesis, absorber, reflect magical energies, see unseen, restoration's healing, alchemy is alchemy. There's invisibility and there's good invisibility, which is camouflage. All right, I'll take speechcraft as the last major one, and then minor. Just give me 5 minor skills. I don't even care. Even with 100 enchant, your ability to successfully make something is garbo. Also, the only master enchant trainer in the game is hostile by default, because fuck you. Mercantile. All right, mercantile. Or should I get the same strengths and weaknesses thinking from Daggerfall? I'll put illusion on there. Hand to hand. Sure. Where is that? That's over here. Throw it down like a boss. I remember hand-to-hand does have some uses, because hand-to-hand doesn't affect health, it affects fatigue, I think. You can just tire people out, and then they don't want to deal with your shit anymore. Illusion, because Bubsy wants to think the 3D platform is perfect. Pop claws in this? No, unfortunately not. That's the other problem with trying to do hand-to-hand in this game. There's no fist weapons. If you're going for a strict hand-to-hand build, you're just going to be bare-fisted punching people the entire game. Hand-to-hand will help when you're forced to punch out drunks in taverns for quests. You get claws, you go become... Can you become a werewolf in this? Oh, you can become a werewolf in this. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Bare-fisting another PG-13 stream. Look, I may have added a couple other mods to the loadout, okay? I wanted it to be a surprise. Let's see. I need something that is... I need something... One more something. Bubsy gonna be cat dog. I'll throw marksman on there as a meme. I'm fine with this. Let's do this.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
What
would that be?
Here's the real hard choice, chat. We have to pick a fucking sign. Sign is just a big passive, like, well, it's not even always passive. It's just a big defining feature of your character. Show me Atronak! Apprentice, more magicka makes you weak to it. Atronak is gives you an ability called Womb Burn. Spell absorption, fortify magicka, stunted magicka. The lady is just a straight 25 points to personality and endurance. Lord gives you weakness to fire, but also health regeneration. Lover is base bonus to agility and also a thing that paralyzes people at the expense of your fatigue. Mage is just more magicka. Ritual gives you turn undead and restore health. Serpent gives you a poison touch. Shadow gives you invisibility. Steed fortifies speed. Thief gives you sanctuary. Tower gives you detect things and open, and warrior gives you attack. Steed is probably the fun one. What is womb burn? Womb burn's the one I'm not taking. Womb burn absorbs spells. Wait, this might be... I think this is passive, actually. Yeah, I think this is passive. We'll talk about Atronachs later. They're kind of special. You can only get magicka by absorbing spells or potions. That must be the stunted magicka effect. Sanctuary adds your armor class. Gotcha, okay. Tower practically gives you a skeleton key to every town. Well, ideally, we're actually going to be good at security so we can unlock things, so. What's up, Chaos?
I like it.
I like it, too. We're really going to like it. Do you think there's some people in this world that shapes their whole personality over their sign? I mean, there's people that do that in real life, so. You break the game with an Atronach in about 5 seconds. Anyway. Atronach are good for later magic, and Steed is good for early days of streaming. Just take the shit one. I'm gonna take Steed. I'm gonna go fast, because Bubsy goes fast.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay, so our name is Bubsy. We are Khajiit. Our class is Bubsy. Our sign is the Steed. 35 health, 40 magicka, 160 fatigue. Holy shit. These stats. Okay, so all of your stats and skills are in a range from 0 to 100, right? Strength 40, intelligence 40, willpower 30, agility 60, speed 75. Endurance 30, personality 40, luck 40. All right, major skills are all around 40. Short blade, sneak, security, light armor, speechcraft. The minors are like 15 to 25, and then everything else is 5 except for acrobatics, which just happens to be 25. That sure sounds like Bubsy. Run so fast, we'll run into a wall and die. Agility effects of heavy weapons can knock you down, so it's stupid important. Daggerfall the one lets you start with an ebony dagger if you want. So we successfully swing on the Fraser. All right, I'm good. We're taking it. All right, we now have a stats menu. Good for us. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. No, it doesn't. I changed that shit. Yeah.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
So here's our first menu up here. Read your papers with pressing mouse 1 to take them. So here's our release identification. It weighs a pound. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Bubsy, race Khajiit, class Bubsy. Signed Susushis Urgala, agent of the Sadanine Imperial Census in Excise. Give it. Yoink. You now have an inventory. Pin the menus by clicking on the upper right so they permanently show. Is that what this is? It is. Oh my god. Yeah, wow, that's super obnoxious. And our inventory menu is really long. I guess that's a consequence of the UI scaling. Now, I'm not stealing something right in fucking front of him. Not. Let me at least get out of the tutorial. God damn it!
The next building and talk to Celisgravius.
Oh my god, we are really fast. We are really stupidly fast. This is great. You should learn how to do a combat. Pick up the dagger and by activating it with mouse 1. Give it. This is an iron dagger. Perfect, we're good at short blades. Imagine not stealing a limeware platter. Equip the dagger by dropping your picture in the inventory menu. Aha! Press F to pull out your weapon, and okay. Aha! Aha! We can even charge it up, too. I'm checking my subscriber platforms to watch Child Play movies again, but no dice. Aw. What are they on right now? Kill them all! Frisker, I don't think I've forgotten our wager unless dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Oh, that's right. We have different attacks based on how you're moving, right? Yeah, okay. So if you're just standing there, you do like an overhead swing. If you're moving left or right, you do like a lateral slash. And then if you're moving forward or backwards, you do a stab. And that is all reflected in the weapon's stats. Chop, slash, and thrust all do different amounts of damage, and different kinds of weapons do different combinations, and yada da 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 da. I'm sure we'll work that out eventually. There's my sneaky button. All right. Anyway. Better idea to select the option to use best attack at all times. But what fun would that be? You now have a map menu. It shows the name and place you're in, the direction you're facing. It's a teeny tiny postage stamp down in the corner there. But we also have this map up here, which I may move around. Maybe I can rearrange this, right? So then you can see my lovely... There we go. That's perfect. The map for ants. So this is the world map. This is the everything map. This is Vardenfell entirely. And then this little square is Seyda-Neen. If we hit local, it zooms us in and shows us the immediate area. I rearrange and pin it so you have the not crap mini-map. It's true, yeah, I could just put this, like, down here, right? And then put this, like, that or something and pin it. Oh, that's actually kind of handy. Ideal classic PC game is 85% HUD. Alright, this is a very important barrel, chat. We need to talk about this barrel, because this barrel has the engraved ring of healing in it. It restores health 1 to 5 points on self when you use it. This is the only good use for pins in this game. You now have a magic menu where you can see all your power spells and magic items. There's my magic menu. It's right here. Probably not gonna be very full for a while. But I can make it really tall if I want. Ooh. Woo, woo, woo. Well, in front of ours is a glitch jump right against the wall of the building. There we go. Alright, anyway, let's put that away so we don't accidentally stab somebody before left on our turn recognizance. Press mouse 1 to talk to the captain, select topics, ask him about it. Don't try persuasion on him. You will fail. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you, and we don't want that. This is Celis Gravius. Alright, the vast majority of the dialogue in this game is not voice acted, so I'm gonna have to read it to you, so hang in there. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Were your arrival and reached me yesterday. I'm Celis Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Well, tell me about your background anyway. Celis Gravius, a knight errant of the Imperial Legion. Alright, whatever. What's Morrowind? Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. Who the fuck is Uriel Septim? Which is not behaving for you tonight. Error 2000 out the wazoo. May have calmed down for a bit. Hopefully. Prefer that than the small cast of voice actors from Skyrim. Uriel Septim, Patrick Stewart in Oblivion, yes. Yes, Uriel Septim is still the Emperor. According to my instructions, he personally authorized your release from prison, your delivery here. It's all very mysterious. That's the way the Empire works. Silence, secrecy. Let not the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Because might be kind of gross. You want to know about that? All right, duties. This package came with news of your arrival. You're taken to Caius Cosades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cosades. You'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a disbursal to your name. Our journal's been updated. We got directions. We got a package. And we have 87 whole gold septims. Good for us. Who the fuck is this guy? Report to dude guy in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but nah. Tell me about Balmora. North of Seydanine, the road passes Pelgiad village and Fort Pelgiad, crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmouth, then turns west across the Odai River and into Balmora. Got that? Because there'll be a quiz on this later. The South Wall Corner Club is in southeast Balmora on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Elone the Scout at Ariel's Trade House here in Seydanine. Take my advice, you're new here, take the Silt Strider to Balmora. Fast, cheap, safe. Cross a bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be traveled. Silt Striders are giant insects. Compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed out from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Silt Striders travel between Aldrun, Balmora, Seydanine, Suran, Nisus, Molagmar, Margon, and North Landing near Vivek. Goodbye.
Yes?
No. Press J to use your journal and review what you've been told. You should probably check out Ariel's Trade House up on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. We've done it, chat. We've arrived. We are here in Morrowind. Our fantasy life begins here. Updated by journal. My orders are to go to the town of Balmora in Vardenfell district and report to a man named Caius Casaz. Find out where he lives. I should ask Balmora the Corn Club. Alright. I'm going to be saving a lot in this game. Oh, one. We here. Alright. Now, how long until this becomes a sci-fi game? Sooner than you think. Remember the original journal had no tags? Yeah, the original journal is a gigantic pain in the ass to use. Alright. From this point on, am going to start the viewer interaction stuff. Now, I've come up with a list of things that I can let you all request that I do. Some of them are pretty baseline, like request to practice a certain skill. You have an idea of what our skills are now. If you want me to focus on something, this is a good way to get me to use a specific weapon or a specific armor or kind of magic or something. Early on, I asked that you be a little bit understanding of this because I don't have access to any magic yet. But I will open it up in case you want me to like jump everywhere or steal stuff or whatever. Read a book, eat something, and then there's other ones like go find a cave to explore, go find another settlement and things like that. These are all on cooldown timers because I'm gonna need to actually have time to do them. Funny you should say that, yeah. You're specializing in energy firearms is good. Now, I don't have anything like super crazy, like murder NPCs or something. And this is one of those old school games where like, if you get in trouble with the law, they're just gonna murder you and you're gonna have to reload. So, when I did a stealth originally in this game, it was a ton of save scumming. So, I'm gonna turn all this stuff on. So I'm turning on options like eat something, train a skill, read a book. I can't remember if there's any of those near here. I'm not gonna turn that on until I actually find one. And explore a cave and find a new settlement. So let's start with those. Let us begin with these. All right, so. All right, anyway. All right, well, we gotta practice hand-to-hand now, do we? Give me that. All right, punchy man. Oh, that's cool. We actually try to scratch things in this. We need to read a book, explore a cave, and practice hand-to-hand. We can do these things.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
What the fuck do you want? Anyone the boat dropped off? I want to see a boat arrive at that time of day. I hope the Imperialist trees you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear one of the guards has it. I had it last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Chat, have we seen it or not? What do you think? Yes. Yes, I found it. Here, take it. You found it. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. All right, pirate hat, huh? Alrighty, here we go. Be nice to this poor nerd. He knows not what he does. What's your background? He's a commoner. What's your trade? I'm a commoner. I do whatever needs doing. I can tell you were an Outlander. Okay, well, he super loves us now. Guy who looks like that needs all the friends he can get. Alright, so let's have a look around here. Let's see what we got. So this is the Imperial Excise place. There's some slums over here. There's a neat tower up there. Let's see if we can find something to practice beating up. Is a pirate hat of sorts. Also, there's all kinds of stuff in the world. All kinds of mushrooms and plants and things, and these all factor into the alchemy system, which is rather complicated. Eat something. All right. Glad you asked. We're gonna eat a mushroom. Luminous Rusula. Give it. Shove it in my face. Nom nom. It has no effect on me. So the reason you do that, actually, is every time you eat an ingredient, there is a chance to discover what it does. Something about it. Imbibe. Don't mind if I do. All right. Oh, I see something punchable. This is gonna go great, chat. I'm really excited. Ah! It's the first enemy in the game, chat. A mud crab. Yeah. Ow. Do you know about the stumps? Yes, I know about the stumps. Piss myself if I saw one. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. Kids at home do not taste test random mushrooms from nature. Stumps are the thing that never came back in the Elder Scrolls either. That's disappointing. How can you have a fantasy game without, like, secret stumps? I'm super curious at what this is doing to our skill. Oh, we're doing good. We've almost leveled up in this. Hot diggity damn. Smack the shit out of you. Mudcrab design really shifted by Skyrim. Each province has their own species, really. What do they look like in Skyrim? Ow! How are you not tired yet? Hey! Hand-to-hand skill level up. Go for us. Go us. Alright, now I'm gonna stab this guy to death. This One Punch Man sucks. Yeah, unfortunately, One Punch Man really isn't an option in this game. Hey! My unarmed skill went up. And he's dead. We did it. And he's full of delicious crab meat. Nom 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 nom. Well, that was great. All right, hang on. I'm gonna mark off the stuff that I'm actually doing. The things that I've accomplished. Hang on. Where's my mouse? Where'd my mouse go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I have done that. Done that. That. And now back to the video game. Skyrim mud crabs are really boring, big normal crabs. Wow, that is. So this is one reason why I probably haven't kept up with the Elder Scrolls series. is because like Morrowind has a very, very unique like themes and aesthetics and stuff, and Oblivion doesn't. Oblivion is honestly like really boring by comparison. Hey, who are you? Hello, Bubsy. I'm Irene Lenham. This is Ada Neem, Swamp Fever, capital of the world. Suppose you're wondering what's going on here. I can tell you where the services are. The Real's Trade House, that's basically it. Latest rumors. Where the local tax collector, Processus Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. It wasn't really well liked around here. Series goes on, it just plays way too safe and downplays what made the setting interesting. Oh. Oblivion. Oblivion has some charm, there's jank. You like Oblivion more than Skyrim? See, I've only played a chunk of Oblivion. Sniff. You like a little advice? Sure. You look like you can take care of yourself, do something about those smugglers, and add a Masterus Cave. It's right over there by the Siltstrider port. A cave by the Siltstrider port? Let me at him. I'm sure this can only end well. Down here, or up here. By the way, that's the Siltstrider. They're big and cool. And I'm pretty sure the later games didn't have anything like that. I see a cave, chat. Here we go. This can't possibly end poorly. This is definitely a good idea. Actually, I wonder if I can sneak. Probably not. That would be my guess that I can. Oh, I have like no fatigue either, so I'm gonna really sucky at everything. Well, my unarmed is still going up. I'm getting really good at that. Oh, hey. Actually. There.
No escape.
I'm purring.
Our life's end is approaching.
Splat. Welcome, Morrowind combat. The good old rhythm. Miss. You've never died in this cave. That's the beauty of Oddish. Oddish finds a way. There's a hang on, what's the... Oh yeah, hang on. Rest for like an hour. Let me see if I can do that with fatigue.
There is no escape. Stupid.
Did you call me stupid? There we go. What do you got on you? Chitin Dagger, which sucks compared to my Iron Dagger, actually. Slave key for this place. Give me that. Give me your gold. And okay, I forgot to mention this. There is one major drawback. It's not huge, but there is definitely a drawback to playing as Khajiit or Argonian. You cannot wear boots. And that is unfortunate. Fatigue determines your skill, success chance, including chance to hit, chance to lockpick, chance to succeed, chance to everything. Take off your pants? Can do. Khajiit feet reveal. Alright, well, I'm gonna save because this is going great so far. I lived. Oh yeah, can't wear. Oh fuck, can't wear helms either. That actually really sucks. Ah well. Somehow we'll make it work. All right, we opened this with the slave key. Hello, friends. You have key? Will you let me go free? Yes, we will free all of the slaves in this video game. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's slavery in this game. You wear open... Oh, you can wear open-faced helms, really?
Blessed we are.
Oblivion in Skyrim plays another species capable of shoes. Can not wear boots. Robert F. Kennedy is cheat that. Yeah, Morrowind, unfortunately, is a very racist place. Oh, fuck. I think that's a... Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Okay, we're gonna have to do some fancy footwork here. Ow. Or we could just die. Dying is also an option. The most recent save game is 03. I lived. Oh my god. Actually, let me think. Before, hang on. I need to update. We got to update the death counter. It needs to be accurate for this. Hang on. All right. I have not died 66 times on the first night of Morrowind, chat. Despite what you may think. Despite what you may have heard. Do you see the completionist thing? I did. I did. I don't know that dude, but I have to imagine that's pretty disappointing. All right, I am okay. I'm gonna free the slaves last because actually I wonder if I could just run this guy out of magic first by doing this. You get a free one? I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna use that. So with ranged attacks, the enemies try to lead their shots. Oh, he's tired of doing that. He's ready for the stabbings. Actually, I probably should have rested before I did this. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked it. Oh, everything's terrible. Hey, my unarmored's going up. That's good, right?
Surrender your life to me, and I will end.
Will you really, though? Where's he going? Oh, shit, she has throwing daggers. Yeah, no, your enemies can run out of mana. Ninja Zombie, there was already one in the pipe for that. Come on, man. I'll leave the subtitles off, specify such good lines as... Okay, well, we're good for the next one. How about that? All right, I need armor. Oh my god, that dude saw me from there. All right, well, here'll be that last freebie. Hey, why don't you come over here? I'm sure this fight will go much better if we hang out in here. I mean, I will. Oh shit, he's still... Okay.
There's no escape. You in.
He remembers my original name. No, it was Enwa. Fetcher. This guy might have actually fatigued himself pretty bad using his magic. Oh, we're almost there. Oh, I feel good about this. I got a good feeling.
You will suffer greatly.
At this point, I'm like out of stamina, so I might as well just chop him up. All right, what do you got on you? Y'all have boots, man. Fucking. Actually, you know what? Give me all your shit. I'll just take it all. Now you're naked. Haha. Playing an hour of Starfield, and so far I was what's on the tin, but it's not bad. Just have to use your magical healing. Oh. Right, the magical healing ring. Oh.
Khajiit has no time for you.
Wow, Khajiit has no time for me. Well, I got no time to unlock these bracers then. Boots can be exchanged for goods and services. Okay, well, they like me now. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's, let me see if I can just kind of... I can't rest here. Enemies are nearby. Oh, but I could rest here. What's an hour gonna do for me? Hour's gonna give me my stamina back, which is really what I need. Need more mushrooms? I don't know. You got the dragon coins for that? the mushrooms don't. The mushrooms didn't have any effect on me. There might be. I wonder if I could sneak. If I could sneak around this person. They don't see me yet. I don't want to actually sneak into the water. I want to sneak up here and look in these barrels. Oh, they got their back turned to us, actually. What do we got? Scroll of Fees, Gem Feeder. Oh, wow. Soul Trap. Okay. Boots. An Iron Tower Shield. Quality Restore Personality. What if I never lost it? Spell typing this is going to make your strength 0 and won't wear off without a potion. Very frustrating when I don't have the common sense to save multiple files. Yeah, that's why I always save multiple files. Moon Sugar. I know Moon Sugar probably sounds really tasty to you. It's one of the illicit drugs in this game. So we're going to take it. That is another slave key that we don't need. Ooh, an iron short sword. How about that? And we got an egg, and we got Undoozy's Unhinging, and we got a cup and a soul gem. I wonder if I could soul gem this person. Wait, can you soul gem people? Can you soul gem people or just monsters? I don't remember. Let's find out. Only monsters? Okay. Well, never mind. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on this person and just fucking annihilate them.
Surrender your life.
I can't! Oh no! You! Oh, she's using like kite and throwing stars.
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Alright, we're just gonna blender you then. Dagger, throwing stars. Bracers. Or a single left bracer. I have one piece of armor now, chat. Arrows, later lore people require special gems because their souls are different. Oh, okay. Also, we got our first lockpick and probe. That's cool. Give me all your shit. Here's a chest. Inside is a steel dagger. Okay. I think the short sword is... Oh, the short sword's way better. My armor class... Well, no, my armor class is not... My armor class is 0. Never mind. I was gonna say no because my unarmored skill is going up, but it's not... It ain't going up that fast. Let's take some coins. Let's take all the moon sugar. I don't know if there's anybody I can actually sell this moon sugar to. But we can take it. Silver is still very good for ghasts and spoops. Oh, it's not silver, it's steel, unfortunately. And that's just a bunch of skooma. Skooma is the other kind of drug in this game. Right, find some Khajiit to buy it off of you. What's... Okay, I just opened another slave gate. This is suspicious. What's down here? How long am I last without water breathing? Oh, okay, you just pop up here. Oh, where's here? Okay. Cave is more complicated than I thought. Anything down here? What do I got? Get up. Come on. Come on, get up there. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Disappointing, I expected him to die more often. They killed someone else for at least the first night. Sorry, we didn't meme build that hard. I think that's a rat. And here's some bones and... Netch leather left pauldron. Yes. Netch my leather. My armor class is 1, chat. We did it. We have arrived. The real Morrowind begins here. All right, here we go. Rat time. Sorry, rat. Eat something? All right, what haven't we eaten yet? I've got some... Well, shit, we got all this moon sugar. Let's eat some. It has no effect on me. Maybe you're supposed to, like, dab it in your eye sockets or something. Oh, is this? Oh, damn. I didn't even... Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that's there. Doing non-exploit runs so I can get the damn near 2,000 gold you earn in this town. Alright, well, cool. We did it, chat. We successfully explored a cave. I'm very proud of us. Soon when there were requests to redeem using console commands to get... No. We're not doing that. Moon sugar at least sweet? That's a good question. I don't know offhand. Anyway, let me mark that off. That we have done this thing. Hang on. There you are. I have explored a cave and I've eaten some. We need to read a book, chat. We need to go read a book. We need to educate ourselves. Also, if there's something you think should be a request that isn't a request yet, I can add it. Moon sugar is most commonly used as a seasoning for food and Khajiit cooking, even where recipes do not call for any sugar. But something with sweet tooth, using it no differently than the use of salt or pepper. Oh, cool. Very cool. All right, so this is the back door to Real's trade house. The lock level is 70, so we're gonna get in there. Let's see what's in the trade house. Hello, are you a Real? You're a Real. Welcome to Real's trade house. I'm a Real. Publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. Acrobatics, got it. What do you have anyway? You have to get rid of it. Oh, that's how they do illicit stuff. They won't barter with you if you have drugs on you. God damn it. All right, hang on. I'll dump this somewhere. Publican, no. I voted Mokrat. Is anybody in here? No, that's locked. Are you in here? Oh, you're in here. Time to flush the stash. Oh, jumping from the top of a canton is a points option.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Fine, I'll go away, God. This deal in terms of, like, power gaming and busted items. I mean, my plan is to play this game like a normal person would. I'm not gonna, like, beeline to, like, the heavy dragon armor or anything. But when we wander past there, once I have the capability for it, I'll go grab it. Stash the moon crab on the stash the moon sugar on the dead mud crab. I was thinking just eat it. Can I just eat all of it? Oh God, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna take a while. Eat all this. How would anyone in this channel know what a normal person would do? Ringba in town auctioning get the pretty strong in the next town. Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing anything like that. Moon sugar have a bad effect on Khajiit? No. According to Fury, it's just like a seasoning to them. I do need to get rid of my skooma though. I think we just drop that. Like fuck it. Right here. There we go. There's a little bottle of skooma at my feet. Barter with me, sir. Wow, you have a lot of shit. You have all kinds of shit. All right, so what do I have that I don't want? I don't want that, or that, or that, or these, or this, or that, or these, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. That's 97 right there. Give me that. And what am I wearing? I'm wearing a left bracer and a left pauldron, so I need right things. Right gauntlet, right pauldron. And then he's got some potions of... There's a potion... Do you have... Bargain, restore health. I'll buy that for $1. And he's got some scrolls, and he's got... I think I can read the books without buying them, so... Okay, so I get a bunch of new stuff, and I get 22 gold, too. Huzzah! We did it. Alright, let's put on... I have armor now, chat. And another pauldron, and then another gauntlet. I look really... goofy. Nope, not that. Where's the motherfucking...
I'm waiting.
Enjoy a good conversation.
She's waiting. Lives of the Saints. All right, we're going to read a book, chat. If you would like to be wise, model your lives on the lives of the saints. If you would learn valor, follow Saint Nerevar, the captain, patron of warriors and statesmen. Lord Nerevar helped to unite the barbarian Dunmer tribes into a great nation, culminating in his martyrdom when leading the Dunmer to victory against the evil Dwemer and the traitorous house Dagoth in the Battle of Red Mountain. If you would learn daring, follow Saint Veloth the Pilgrim, patron of outcasts and spiritual seekers. Saint Veloth, prophet and mystic, led the Dunmer out of the decadent home country of the Somerset Isles and into the promised land of Morrowind. Saint Veloth also taught the difference between the good and bad Daedra, and won the aid of the good Daedra for his people while teaching how to carefully negotiate with the bad Daedra. Yeah, they don't do angels and demons and shit in this. It's just like good guys and bad guys. If you would learn generosity, follow Saint Rilms the Barefooted, patron of pilgrims and beggars. Saint Rilms gave away her shoes, then dressed and appeared as a beggar, to better acquaint herself with the poor. If you would learn self-respect and respect for others, follow Saint Erelor the Penitent, patron of tanners and miners. This foul criminal repented his sins and traveled a circuit of the great pilgrimages on his knees. That would take a really long-ass time, chat. If you would learn mercy and its fruits, follow Saint Saren the Merciful, patron of brewers, bakers, and distillers. This pure virgin of modest aspect could heal all diseases, at the price of taking the disease upon herself. It's starting to sound like blasphemous, honestly. The Daedra think mortals are kind of funny, and the Daedra think mortals are pretty tasty. Tough-minded and fearless, she took on the burdens of others and bore those burdens to an honored old age. If you would learn fierce justice, follow Saint Felms the Bold, patron of butchers and fishmongers. This brave warlord slew the Nord invaders and drove them from our lands. He could neither read nor write, receiving inspiration directly from the lips of Almsivi. If you would learn pride of race and tribe, follow Saint Rorus the Martyr, patron of furnishers and caravanners. Captured by the Argonians just before the Arnesian War, Rorus proudly refused to renounce the tribunal faith and withstood the cruel tortures of Argonian sorcerers. Vengeance and justice for the martyred saint. Rorus was the rallying cry of the Arnesian War. This is a pretty long book. If you learn the rule of law and justice, follow Saint Olms the Just, patron of chandlers and clerks, founder of the Ordinators. St. Olms conceived and articulated the fundamental principles of testing, ordeal, and repentance. If you would learn benevolence, follow St. Delin the Wise, patron of potters and glassmakers. St. Delin was head of House Induril, a skilled lawyer and author of many learned treatises on tribunal law and custom. So patron of potters and glassmakers sounds more like patron of lawyers. If you would learn the love of peace, follow St. Maris the Peacemaker, patron of farmers and laborers. As a little girl, St. Maris showed healing gifts and trained as a healer. She ended a long and bloody house war, intervening on the battlefield in her white robe to heal warriors and spellcrafters without regard to a faction. The troops of all houses adopted white robes as their standard and refused to shed the blood of their brethren. If you follow that, add some extra inches if you get what I mean. If you learn reverence, follow Saint Lothus the Pious, patron of tailors and dyers, contemporary and companion of the tribunals, and the best-loved Alma ruler of the Tribunal Temple, he formulated the central rituals and principles of the new temple faith. St. Lothus is the symbolic mortal bridge between the gods and the faithful and the archetypal priest. There, chat, you have now been edified. Hello, hi, what do you want? Okay, so one thing you learn real quick about this game is there are NPCs that have just generic dialogue and NPCs that actually have something interesting to say. This woman, Tolvis Othralin, is a generic NPC. If she's saying, you know, ask me about services, specific place, someone particular, she's basically like a generic signpost NPC. Okay, let's go back out. Nice and dusky here. Let's see if we can learn something from the locals. This is
Anytime now.
Nunez. We can get out of Satan and I'll give you a little advice. Oh yeah, take a Silk Strider. Haha. God, this guy he was like, "Argh." Pretty morning. Yes, we talked to this woman already.
Outlander.
That's Vocious Nunez's house. That's the other cool thing. All the characters you run into actually have houses. What the hell are you? New. I'm sure you have questions. Go ahead and ask. I have plenty of time. I think she's pretty generic. Yeah, she's a commoner. I wonder about this local tax collector, Processus Vitellius.
What's this about?
Guy's just a generic guard. Res erectile disorder. What is this lady doing way over here? Eldifier. If you wish to learn speed, learn from St. Bubsy. Oh my god, it's you! So, okay, where did all these go? This goes to Hlotwad, Narmok. This is Satanin, Pelgiad, Vivek, Ebonheart, Balmora.
What's this about?
This game does have skill trainers, yes. We're in a very teeny tiny starting town without much of anything. Narmok, Gelada, Tanagra. All right, so I do want to do one thing. Let's see. I think it's time to head out of here. Oh, you can't rest here. You need to find a bed. Resting is illegal.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go stay at the patience is limited.
Let's hear it.
Let's go stay at the flop house. And then we'll head out in the morning. You don't have rooms I can use, right? Briskar Flatfoot. You look like you use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. I had a bad luck of playing 9 holes. And what, golf? Lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We usually keep some gold in our pockets just for the money local to pay us for protection. I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. What's that? I know the little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where you're stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? Are you up for it, chat? No. Internal egg cab. No thanks. Well, I'll find someone else to do it then.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Out of the first 3 holes, it gets kind of esoteric. Raffla the Braggart. Oh, this guy does training. What kind of training does he do? All right, so you can train as a medium armor, long blade, and block. I believe... I think for 50 GP, you get like 1 skill point. And the price goes up as you train more and more. I believe. What's this? Great house notice. Where is it though? Oh my Jesus, sweet God almighty. That's a lot of reading. Well, Chad, if you want to read that, you know what to do.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
Do I? This guy's generic. This guy's generic.
Go ahead.
What was that?
What was what? You need directions? Yeah, where's Pelgiad? Newly charted Imperial village on the road north from Vivek to Balmora, right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isles. Village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison. No, Balmora. Oh, she gave us directions to Balmora. Caldera, recently chartered Imperial town and mining corporation north of Balmora on the road to Aldrune. Ebonheart. South on the road from Pelgiad, built on the western shore of the water-founded city of Vivek. And Vivek. Vivek City is south on the road from Pelgiad. It's the largest settlement on Vardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. It's huge. Vivek is indeed huge. Built on Norvine Bay, completely surrounded by water, the city itself is a group of giant town-sized buildings called cantons. The High Fane and the Palace of Vivek are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to the foreign canton, where natives live, work, and shop in the great house compounds and residential cantons. I would like... services, I think? I trade. Oh, she's a scout. Well, why is she behind the bar then? Legal to have fun for anyone to do anything, so good luck running your business. Geography of Vardenfell. Geographic regions. Vardenfell has 9 regions. These are their own plants and terrain. The Ascadian Isles, the Ashlands, Azura's Coast, Bitter Coast, Grayslands, Molag-Amur, Red Mountain, West Gash, and Shiograd. Bitter Coast is where we are. From Seda Neen north to Gnarmok. Well, goodbye. Maybe I ask Ariel about services. Or not. All right, well, never mind. They banned looting. Can't rest here. I think we're gonna have to rough it, chat. We're gonna have to go out, go forth, and rough it in the wild.
Any time now.
I guess let's start heading towards Balmora. Is this way to Balmora? Yes, technically, yes. Past here. Ah, technically, yes. Bards have to just throw their instruments in the loot box and they're banned too because of gambling. Alright, I'm working on that bunny hopping. Alright, so here we go. So Sedanine, Gnarmok, Blotwad. Down this way, if you follow the coast, you get to Ebonheart. This way goes to Balmora, Vivek, and Pelgiad, which is where we want to go. I'm gonna save here again. Oh, there's like a little wormy there. And you don't like this, and I am fucking out. I'm out of stamina. Fatigue. Ow! Get thee behind me, Seda! I love the combat in this game, chat. Alright, that was a Quama Forager. That's what the Quama are like. Alright, Vivek and Ebonheart are that way. We are not going that way. Are you kidding? That innocent worm? That worm had it out for me, okay? That worm was ready to rumble. Can I... Okay, I'm gonna rest here. I'm gonna rest... There we go. Alright, much better. Alright. Nice early morning. Otherwise, the Republicans might name a new Speaker of the House. Ooh. Wonder what that is. That's an ancestral tomb, chat. How interesting is that? Anyway, chat, my plan for this playthrough is to mostly kind of focus on the main quest, and any side stuff we're gonna do is gonna be kind of up to y'all. So if you want to explore caves and whatnot, that is a... I forget what those guys are called. What we got here? This is Pelgiad. Hey, I finally got that acrobatic skill up. So real quick, let me mark these down. I've read a book. I've trained acrobatics. The hell are you? What do you want? What's Pelgiad? Empire built a little fort here to guard the roads between Vivec, Seydanine, Balmoral, Points North. And then some veterans took their mustering out pay and built themselves some little farms here. And pretty soon there's a few shops and a trade house. A pleasant little village. If you didn't know better, you'd think you're in Daggerfall or some other High Rock town. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Till we get good enough to hit something more than once every 6 stabs, though. We'll get there eventually. Like right now, where are we on Shortblade? We've gained, since we started the game, we've gained 1 point of Shortblade, and we're like a third of the way to the next one. I mean, it's all, you know, the higher your skill is in something, the harder it is to push it past that, to push it even higher. So Shortblade already being 40 takes a while to get up. I mean, you know, we had Unarmored started at 5, so getting gnawed on for a bit was enough to jump that up 2 points and then some. Let's see. So this is the Halfway Tavern. This is Mebestian's Supplies. And this is Ulanil's Arms. Cool. What you got there, guy?
Any time now.
Planning to be in Pelgiad long? You want to know where the services are? Oh yeah, he says the same thing as the other guy. What do you have? Ah, he has Imperial stuff. 4 to 10. Our Iron Short Sword... comparable. Pretty easy exploits for free training for 100 for all your skills. I mean, there's a lot of exploits for everything in this game, really. There is no shortage of ways to break this game. Bone mold. Love you some bone mold. You can get Nordic fur stuff, but I don't really need any more armor, so that's fine. I'm good, thanks. Bye. So one other neat thing about shops is pretty much all the stuff they're selling is out in the open. So if you can think of a clever way to distract people or get in while their shops are closed, you can sneak in and steal all their shit. Put a bucket on. Ah, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Guard. The guard knew I wasn't supposed to be up there. He was like, Let's see what the trader has. What the hell are you? Oh, he is the trader. It's trading, dipshit. What do you think this is about? 100 of iron. He's got silver stuff. Oh, he has glass arrows. That's neat. Bunch of fancy clothes. Buy a bowl. Why would I buy a bowl? What do I want with a bowl? Fine, I'm gonna buy one of the cheapest bowls. I bought a bowl. Sweet!
Yes.
I'm glad. I'm glad I could do this for you. Didn't even haggle for that bowl. You stupid.
Come on then. Say something or move on.
I'd be happy to help you, stranger. I'm Kunthar. People are fairly friendly here in Pelgiad. We don't mind answering a few questions. Do tell. Wow. You know what? Never mind. All right. Okay, I know this guy had to have some book. Where are your books? Edify me. Ah, there's something. What is this? The Alchemist of Formulary. Healer's recipes. Healers should all know the recipes for the following popular potions. Fortunately, in most cases, the ingredients are common and cheaply obtained. To restore health to the afflicted and wounded, combine in equal parts 2 or more of the following cheap and common ingredients: marshmallow, wick wheat, cork bulb root, and salt rice. Marshmallow is an important crop of the Ascadian Isles, but also grows wild in the grazelands and on Azura's coast. Wick wheat is a wild ashland grain that grows in the grazelands. Cork bulb grows best in the Ascadian Isles. Most salt rice comes from southeastern Morrowind, but there are also some new and prospering farms and plantations in the Ascadian Isles. Salt rice occasionally grows wild in the grazelands and on Azura's coasts. To restore fatigue after heavy exertion, combine 2 or more of the following: crab meat, bread, small kwama egg, and chokeweed. Crab meat is taken from all the mud crab commonly found among all the coast. Bread in Morrowind is usually baked from salt rice flour. Kwama eggs are harvested from egg mines and sold everywhere in Morrowind. Yes, they said egg mines. The smaller eggs retain properties lost in later stages of gestation. Chokeweed is a tough shrub growing in the rocky highlands of the West Gash. Since I moved in my apartment, I've had to buy a single bowl. I feel kindred to our Bubsy. You do need to haggle by at least 1 gold or it won't increase your mercantile. Oh, okay. To cure common diseases, combine... I totally forgot that's how haggling worked in this game. Combine grave dust and green lichen. Grave dust is spirit affinitive dust taken from remains buried in consecrated ground. Green lichen is a hardy primitive plant that grows in the Ascadian Isles and Azura's coast. Restore magic for spellcasting, combine comberry and frost salts. Comberry is a bitter berry used to make wines. It grows mainly in the Ascadian Isles. Frost salts, by contrast, are rare and expensive. Crystalline compounds precipitate from elemental frost in solution. Such residues may be collected from the remains of frost atronachs that have been banished from the mortal plane. Collecting grave dust sounds like desecration. Should book be recommended? Hey, the corpses don't care anymore. Travelers' recipes. Pilgrims and travelers will find the following inexpensive recipes of particular interest. Feather reduces the wary traveler's burdens and can be gained from heather and scuttle. Heather is a low evergreen shrub of the Ascadian Isles, known for its small pinkish purple flowers. Scuttle, Vardenfell's favorite local dish, is similar to cheese and made from the flesh of local beetles. Levitation can be produced from any 2 of the following ingredients: trauma root, racer plumes, and coda flowers. Thick, bitter-tasting root of the trauma shrub grows in the ashlands, Molag-Amur, and the Red Mountain regions. Racer plumes are plucked from dead cliff racers, of which there will be plenty. Coda flowers are collected from the primitive draggletail plant in the Bitter Coast. The power of water breathing is handy for travelers. A potion may be made from 2 or more of the following ingredients: luminous russula. Hey, we've eaten that before. Hackalow leaf and kwama cuddle. Luminous russula is a squat mottled brown and green toadstool mushroom in the Bitter Coast region. Hackalow leaf is a succulent leaf of the grazelands, prized for its taste and its restorative properties. Powers. Kwama cuddle is a tough, waxy substance that comes from sacs in the mouths of kwama. Adventurers' recipes. Unfortunately, the potions most favored by adventurers require more rare and expensive ingredients. There are exceptions, like the easy and affordable recipe for Fire Shield, but most such potions require at least 1 ingredient with high cost in coin or blood. Ruberative, giving strength, invigorating. Oh, I didn't know that. I learned something tonight, chat. I've been edified, forcefully. Fire Shield potions can be made from comberry and slowed soap. Comberry is the bitter berry of the Ascadian Isles. Slowed soap is a waxy substance made from the immature, non-sentient forms of the slowed. Slowed soap is not expensive, but is only rarely stocked by apothecaries or alchemists and cannot be collected locally. An adventurer can fortify his strength with a potion made from ash yams and druch wax. Ash yam is a tough tuberous root vegetable common to the Acadian Isles region. Druch wax. There's a tough waxy substance scraped from druch shells. Druch are powerful aquatic creatures, and hunting them for their hides and wax is a dangerous occupation. What pray tell is a non-sentient sload? Opposite of a sentient sload. Obviously, God. Mr. Author is justifying killing babies. It's only a modest proposal. Chill. Invisibility, one of the most prized and effective potions, can be made only from crushed diamonds and bitter green petals. Bitter green is a red flowering plant growing in the Red Mountain region. Diamonds, on the other hand, are very rare and expensive and usually must be purchased from fine alchemists. Oh, this is a sentient load. Damn you. Damn you, sir. All right, well, that was elucidating. Perhaps I shall. Perhaps I shall. All right, anyway.
Go ahead, stranger.
I believe I will continue the booking it process down the road to Belmora, where all the fun stuff happens. I do find this to be a very pretty game, chat. I do think it's quite nice. All right, this way is the back road to Pelgiad. This way is Balmora. We're on the right track, Dad. One of the things in Tamriel is a really fucked up life cycle. There's something up there, chat. A door to some unseen place. I love this environment. I love the forests and whatnot. Hey, there's a person over there. Are all mushroomy and weird. The Balmora continues this way. Oh, a person. What, pray tell, do you want? Mari Armin. Beg your pardon, we've seen a bandit nearby. I must find him. What? Yes, I was just walking along here minding my own business. Suddenly a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf, a strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, and he talked to me for what seemed like forever. Was that? Oh, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. His name, Nellos Onmar, a name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me, please. I cannot live without knowing if he could ever love me. I have nothing to offer you in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? Chat, can we not help her for the sake of love? Time to kill and retrieve the jewels from that thief. No help? Try and find, do it for romance. Sounds like one of those fucked up life cycles. Of course we can, alright. I'll try and find this man, if only for love's sake. You try, thank you. I should be able to find him. You mentioned something about having to head south, so I imagine he might be found in Pelgiad. If you find him, please give him this glove from me as a token of my love. I'm certain he'll want to find me again. Okay, we're looking for Nellos Onmar.
How may I help you, Khajiit?
Oh, I think I'm doing the helping here. All right, so back to Pelgiad. I am doing her a favor. Besides, she's rich. I have no empathy for her. Oh my god. Nellos Onmar. If he's in Pelgiad, he might be at the tavern. Whee. The draw distance is interesting. I mean, you gotta remember, this game was designed to run on Xboxes, not Xbox 360s. OG Xboxes. So yeah, the draw distance is really quite limited, and a lot of it is obscured by fog. The patches I'm using have the option of greatly extending the draw distance. I tried it. Honestly, I didn't like it. There's something about the atmosphere in this game with the limited draw distance and the fog that I really, really appreciate. It's not as simple as adjusting it in the config file. You need to patch it. Hi. You understand me a bit, yes? Hello, Bubsy. Yakum greets you. Bless and be blessed. Speak Old Elf, yes, so look, Yakum learn. You know Ashlanders a little. We're the people of the waste. We hunt and herd guar. We live the law and honor the ancestors. No houses, just yurts. I was a herder, but now I want to become rich like a great trader. I will live in town, fight, find treasure, get rich, learn to trade. The soul sickness and blight storms are very bad now in the Ashlands, so I came to Pelgiad. Now I live in a big house, and I work for men who pay gold. Soul sickness. There's bad magic in the dust from Red Mountain. The Sharmat Dagoth sends bad dreams in the dust. The people can't sleep, act crazy. When the blight storms come, soul sickness come, both together. When I lived in the Ashlands, I got no sleep, had bad dreams, was all the time tired. Now that I'm here in Pelgiad, I sleep fine. But then once you extend the draw distance, you start really understanding how small the world is. Yeah, and I don't want that, you know? I like to preserve it the way it is. Bad magic in the dust from Red Mountain, the grass dies, the Kwame and Guar go mad, bite and fight. These are very hard times for the tribes go raiding. Here there's no blight, and I live in a big house and get rich and soft like a fat trader. You know Nellis Onmar? He's in the tavern. Check over by the bar. Snurf. Hello, Samia.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
When Anasi sees smooth moves like this, Anasi thinks a dancer. No, a high wall walker. If you aren't in the Thieves Guild suite, perhaps you should be. Smooth moves. And Nasi not see, must she be blind? She sees you walk, and she likes what she sees. It is her profession to see such things as the flow of the body, and the grace of the eye, and admire. Chat, I think she's making a pass at me. Thieves Guild. No, you aren't in the guild. That is not right. Anasi gives you a present, a copy of this book, Honor Among Thieves. Read this book as a favor to Anasi. No, please, take this gift. Anasi thanks you for brightening her day. Bone down with the fluffy toy. We got a book, chat. All right, the next time one of y'all redeems read a book, we'll read that one. Do not romance anyone who thinks of themselves in this third person. Saving ourselves for Jesus. Here's our guy.
Listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Welcome, Outlander. What brings you to Pelgiad? Can I help you find a specific place? Hey, look, it's Mari's glove. You have what? How odd. She was a lovely young woman, but what would she want with a rogue like me? She is beautiful, though, and seems sweet. For the first time in my life, I actually felt a little remorse for robbing someone. I should see her again. Here, take this. Tell her you have a note from Nellos. I must see her again. I won't forget this, friend. Just tell her no. What's up, Toast? Good to see you tonight. I'm so sorry, Nell. All right.
Someone watching me, I can tell.
Let's book it back to the lady. Of course I'll continue to rob people. I'll just be in love while I'll do it. Forgot how nice the music is. Honestly, this game's soundtrack is like an all-time great. I love the sounds of this game. I mean, the title theme is legendary. Like, I will, like, however long we end up streaming this game, I will be humming that theme every day. Like, seriously. I'm about to be stuck with a rich lady. It'll be insufferable. First time I saw the night sky, and this is when I realized how expansive a game can feel. Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. The night sky in this is gorgeous. Note from Nellos. He gave you a letter to give to me. Wonderful, thank you so. I knew that he cared. You know, you didn't have to do all this for me, and I really appreciate it. You're clearly a wonderful person. You should visit my friend Emuset Brux in Tel Arun. She's a wonderful person. I think the two of you get along famously. Possible to turn the music volume in relative to your voice? Yeah, there is. Title theme reminds me of Oh my god. All right, let's see here. Audio. All right, the master. Oh, the music. We can turn the music up higher, yes. There we go. There we go. That should do the trick. All right, so we did that. On to Balmora. There's a place. Huzzah! Our athletic skill is increased. That means we could run even faster a little bit, kind of. Actually, I wonder. I am trying to remember if I'm going the right way. I think I'm going the right way. There's a signpost up here. First time I played this game, I got horribly lost. Second time I played this game, I got horribly lost. The road to Balmora can be confusing. I think this is the pass I want. As I recall. Ghost Gate. Yeah, Ghost Gate and Balmora that way. Mount Cand and Molegmar are that way. Saran is this way. Game's good for that. You'll remember a place to explore. You come across them again if you do a quest or something. Yeah, totally. Totally. Swing. How about you? Ha! Ah! Yes! Incredible combat. Nothing quite like it, chat. Alright. Where are we going from here? Ghost Gate, Balmora. Okay, Balmora is apparently into this weirdly direction. Probably that way. Aldera, Balmora. Yes, this way. Okay, good. Good. You can see on our map there the big Tetris block. That's Balmora. That's where we're trying to get to. It big. This is Moonmouth Legion Fort. Yeah, nothing to do there at the moment. Oh, this is what chokeweed looks like, chat. If you're ever in the mood for some chokeweed. In Argue Oblivion Skyrim, you really, I think, need to keep mental footnotes in this one. They stick with you. That is true. That is true. Aldera, Pelgiad, Balmora, down this way. And that is Creshweed. So if you're paying attention to that book, chat, you can mix up all kinds of shit at this point. And just like that, chat, we have arrived. Balmora. Oh, that's some Creshweed. The Sill Striders are so cool. I love the concept. And here we are. Why, there's a spry Argonian. Hello, Hull. Welcome to Balmora. Balmora is the council seat of Great House Halal and the largest town on Vardenfell except for Vivec City. Located on the Odai River and sitting astride the Aldrin-Vivec Road, Balmora is an important mercantile trade and travel center. Hightown is the administrative center, with the temple and manor houses, the shops, guilds, and trade houses. The commercial district are west of the river. Labor Town's modest corner clubs and homes are east of the river. Leaves are giant and non-hostile. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Balmora is the first real town in the game, and like you said, the second biggest, really. We've got a pawnbroker. We've got an outfitter. We've got an Ord, Hedvild. Are those creatures the drivers that direct them by squeezing their inner organs? Yes. They hollow out parts of their carapace and then they reach inside and grab their tender organs and lead them around. We have a trader. We have an armor. Ah, here's where it gets really interesting. We have the Mages Guild. We have the Fighters Guild. We have a bookseller. Whole store full of books, chat. We have an orc. Shargam Bro Shagdog. Tell me about your trade. I'm a commoner. Let me tell you about your trade. I'm a commoner. Amazing. Hope they give the creatures treats afterwards. Sounds like animal cruelty with their giant bugs. I don't really care. This is a Hlauguard, officer of the Imperial Law. Don't steal, don't brawl or start fights, don't kill except in self-defense. If you're caught, guards will let you choose your punishment, fines or hard labor.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Hey, romance that dude is Unfortunately, you cannot romance people in this game. This is House Halau. I think the other houses are present here. Are they? No, Alchemist and Fine Clothier. Hi, Stargel. All right, I'm gonna open up some other options for y'all. Now that we have finally arrived in Balmora. Let's see, what have I left? All right. If you want to request side quests or house quests or guild quests, we can work on these things now. And yeah, I think there's enough ruins around here that I can open up that one too. The Khajiit you talk to in third person, you can romance as their personal quest. Oh, really? We'll have to go back there and check that out sometime. But for right now, I'm looking for a man. A very specific man. This is the Razor Hole. I'm sorry, this place is called the Razor Hole. It's locked, whatever it is. The 8 plates. What is the 8 plates? Ah, here we are. What's up, Meryl Plano? Raven Maros. Generic guy. You damn Dulnia Rolal, publican of the 8 plates here in Balmora. Rent beds and have a limited selection of goods for barter. I'm looking for someone in particular. None of the Hlau counselors live in Balmora. Nileno Dorvin at the council hall is a ranking Hlau local. At the Fighters Guild, Idis Fireeye is the steward. Asir Rivain is the Morag Tong steward. Peldrello Sadri is the steward for the Balmora Tribunal Temple. Sugar Lips Habasi is the local Thieves Guild boss. Who am I missing? Oh, Mages Guild. Ranus Athris is their steward. Would have been okay if the 8th place was just a building with 8 places in it. Wouldn't that have been amazing? Hey, where's oh wow, I can't ask her about Caius. That's funny. The doors are locked. Probably places where you stay.
I will listen, Outlander.
Make it quick. So you need to read a book, huh? Let's go. Oh, I said I was gonna read the book that was in my inventory, didn't I? Honor Among Thieves. Arnie Among Thieves by Arnie the Scrib. Many advisors ask, Harney, how can I become a flash and prosperous fellow like you? And I tell them, you want to join the guild, make friends, be a part of something. But who can join, they ask. We're just like any other trade guild. We've got requirements, and if you want to advance in the ranks, we've got standards. You want to be fast and agile. You want to move undetected. You want to know about security, locks, traps, how to get around them. You want to defend yourself. You travel light and fast and want light arms like daggers and short swords. You don't want to get into a slugging match, so you want the marksman's weapons, the bow, the crossbow, throwing star, dart. You want light armor, so you can keep moving and moving fast. Why belong? Simple. Everybody needs friends. The help of your friends includes information. Your friends at the Thieves Guild know where the action is, and where the action is safe, and where it is not. The help of friends includes a place to rest and a place to buy supplies and services, training and tools. The help of friends includes fixing things with the guards at a discount rate. That's where the honor among thieves part comes in. Friends stick together and help each other. But what about the competition, my admirers asked. Competition is the Kamana Tong, and you don't want to join them because they don't want to. They have this thing about Outlanders. They want them all dead, so unless your ambition is to be dead, you don't want to join them. The Kamana Tong are bad people. The Kamana Tong don't mind killing people. Heck, they like killing people. The Thieves Guild, on the other hand, thinks killing people is bad business. You want to be good people, right? So join the Thieves Guild and stay far, far away from the Kamana Tong. So you want to join. But where do you look? Being a thief is not like being a fighter. You don't just go to the local guild hall. The Thieves Guild doesn't have guild halls. But the thieves like to be where their friends are. And where are their friends? At the local corner club or trade house. In Vardenfell, look for friends in Balmora, Aldrune, Sage's Mora, and the foreign quarter of Vivek. I'll make a literal description mod. That'll be fun. That would be fun. That would be really fun indeed. Hello, hi. I want to know what was this place? It's called the something. Huh, they only have one door and it's locked. Well, mysterious. Need a quest for the 9th plate. This is the Dunmer Temple. Because they're not advertising where you as a thief can be found? Don't understand the question. Hello, hi. Tell me about Outlanders. Outlanders anyone born and raised outside of Morrowind. Most Dunmer think anyone who isn't a native born Dunmer is an Outlander. Dunmer with Western words and ways are also immediately identified as Outlanders. We're very sensitive to accents, clothes, and manners in Morrowind. Outlanders are foreigners, and Morrowind doesn't like foreigners. It's not bad here in Hlau territory. On the rest of Vardenfall, folks are very cool to Outlanders. Not cool like, cool like... Be patient and pleasant. You'll do all right. I do kind of wish there weren't so many generic NPCs in the game, but honestly, it would have been way too much effort to give that much unique dialogue to that many characters, because they wanted the world to actually feel kind of lived in. Balmora's Imperial Cult Shrine is outside the town to the southeast of Portman. What's up, Blues Ass? What's going on? How much longer are you going? At least another hour. I just started this tonight, and I'm having a wonderful time. Hey, chat, remember all those saints we read about? Well, they all have shrines. And if you can remember what they do, you can get different blessings and stuff from them. This place is pretty cool, honestly. I like the layout of it. Oh, they have books, chat. So many books. Are you interested in the healer's trade Morrowind? Maybe we should talk with Yigfa at Fort Pelgiad Village. Interesting. We have a reason to go back then. Welcome, my child. Do you seek to join the temple? You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join, or shall you hear about our doctrine first? Hear the doctrine, please. Your fourfold duties are to faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Perform holy quests and bring luster to the temple. Never transgress against your brothers or sisters in thought or deed, as we are all one body. If you somehow fail to uphold these ideals, you must speak with a master of the patriarch to be cleansed of your wrongdoings. Still want to join? I'm not really sure this is Bubsy's scene, really. The choice is, of course, yours to make, Bubsy. We're all one body. Is this the new flesh?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Alright, we mustn't forget our quest, though, chat. We're here to find a Caius Cosads. Oh my god, Bluezest! Thank you so much for the raid. What's up, everybody? Good evening. You've come on a most auspicious night. This is our first night playing Morrowind. My first time playing it in many, many, many years. What's up, Young Kage? What's up, Ao Karma? Good to see you. What do you want? I don't want nothing, apparently. I can't do anything with this guy. Using the big mods, I'm using all the basic ones. The community patch, the code patch, the graphics extender, better fonts. Nothing really crazy. Like, I still wanted this to look and feel like the original game. And yes, we are playing Bubsy. we have literally made a Bubsy. Here he is in all of his grinning glory. Because, I mean, really, what could possibly go wrong? Is it open Morrowind? No, this is OG Morrowind. Just with some modernization patches. Hey, it's Fast Eddie's house. What up, Fast Eddie?
Speak, traveler.
They call me Fast Eddie. Who are you? What's your background? I was the rising star of Hell's Telvanni until the barely living Drotha and Gothrin put a stop to my career. Huh, funny. How interesting. That will probably be relevant later. What is this? This is E10's house. It's locked. People get mad at you in this game if you sleep in their bed. Yes, they do. They will not be happy about that. Hi. Alright, unfortunately she's another generic NPC. I need to find... Whoa, that's really freaky. That's like some Junji Ito shit happening with the renderer. Third date material, man. Yeah, that's not right. That ain't normal. Here's the council club.
Speak, traveler.
Hi. Hello, Bubsy. I'm Thainlin Velas. This Balmora I don't believe we met is something I can do for you. Tell me of Balmora. Okay, that's all pretty whatever. I'm looking for someone in particular. I mind my own business. Why don't you mind yours, Outlander? Oh, Kamana Tong? Oh, he's Kamana Tong. Oh. We're just a society of businessmen. We're Dunmer and we're proud. We're tired of seeing Morrowind run by outsiders who understand nothing about Morrowind. We're tired of trying to explain this over and over again to ignorant Outlanders. All right, bye. Maybe we won't worry about that so much. It's the lucky lockup. Hi.
You have something to say to me?
You have something to say to me? Tell me about the Kamana Tong. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. Oh, well, damn. What up, Hickam? Guy does training. Oh, damn. Okay, this guy does training, but the level of short blade that we have, it would cost 406 GP for one level. The Kamana Tong strip mall. What up, Chuna? Bedness Agriges. Oh, this is the publican of the Lucky Lockup here in Balmora. I'm looking for someone in particular. That's the same. Okay. There's another. Okay. Caius might be across the river. Go grind out some mud crabs or something? Nah, we're fine. Everything's fine. This is Daggerbull's house. Daggerburg. Their house is tall. Lucky them. There's some other stuff over here. Oh, Southwall Corner Club. I think this is where we need to go. Hello, Sothild. I'm looking for Caius Kosaz. That old sugar tooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closicus, the owner. Okay. Alright, we got a lead, chat.
Come on, then. Say something or move on.
Sorry,
Oh, that was her
stranger.
ass.
My time is short, so get on with it.
Recall taking a bit to find the dude, the bar the dude hung out in. As soon as we find him, we're gonna go fuck off and find a cave. Where's Bacola? Alright, Bacola. Sugar Lips Habasi. Are you looking for me? You want to join? Do I want to join the Thieves Guild? Looking, you may have some skill. You want to join? Let me hear the rules. Remember, there is honor among thieves. Do not steal from a brother thief. Everyone else is a mark. Do not attack a brother thief. Do what you will to everyone else. If you have a price on your head, we have ways of taking care of it. If you break these rules, you must speak with one of the masterminds here in Vardenfell to regain your good standing. Think you can handle it? Yes! You are now... I love it. You are now Toad in the Thieves Guild. Welcome, Brother Bubsy. Talk to me when you want some odd jobs to do and when you think you're ready for advancement. If you have a price on your head, there's those you can talk to as well. How does advancement work? No one questions your skills as a thief, but some question your loyalty. You should do more jobs for brother thieves. What kind of jobs are we talking about? A good friend of Habasi wants a diamond. Nalkaria the alchemist has diamonds. Collier the White Haven. All right, chat. So we have a guild job we can do now. Whenever y'all feel inclined. You're Fane Riel. So your name is Bubsy and you're new here in Balmora. Well, my name is Fane Riel, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. The Blight is a sickness you get from being outside during ash storms. The sickness comes from Red Mountain and makes normal creatures into terrible monsters.
What can Khajiit do for you?
I love the way they talk. What can Khajiit do for you? Only he stands there. I mean, so he says. Tapius Estriges. Where's the owner? I require the owner of this fine establishment. Oh, maybe he's upstairs. There's that fuckface. I'm looking for Caius. Old Caius rents a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace, then right up the stairs, then left at the top of the stairs and down to the end of the street. Oh, Christ. Okay, there's no chance I'm gonna get this right the first time. I think we go up here. I have a memory of this house, actually. I think it's this house. Yes, we did it, chat. First quest, go. Oh, I forgot. It's all coming back to me now, chat. So this guy appears. Yeah, I know, right? Guy appears to be a skooma addict. He has a good skooma pipe. Got spoons. He's got moon sugar. Man knows what's up. All right. You found a shirtless dude. Not just shirtless, just buff as fuck. God. What? Yes, I'm Caius Kosaz. What do you mean you're told to report to Caius Kosaz? What are you talking about? So, you say your name is Bubsy, and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yeah, oh, please. Please, sir. Look at my package. Yes. Very interesting. So, it says here, the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blades, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Bubsy? You say it like that. Good, welcome to the service, novice Bubsy. Now you belong to the blades. We're the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, I can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the Blades trainer. Well, tell me about the Blades trainers, Christ. Blades agents offer training, not free, but cheap for a fellow agent. Look for Rithleen, Tirmalin, and Nine Toes here in Balmoran. Caldora, Serene, Leoraine. In Aldrin, Kilden, Schwarvar, Horsemouth lives in a hut west of Caldera. And alone, the scout can be found at a real straight house in Satanim. His shoulder muscles look messed up. I mean, they're kind of pinned on the way the character models in this work. God, that music. Oh, when the bridge hits, it's so good. What are my orders, sir? First thing, Pilgrim, you're new and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. Go get yourself a decent weapon or armor or a spell. Second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelance adventure is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Alright, so we need to fuck off and do something. I'll leave you to it, sir. First thing, Pilgrim. Boil me up. So, we've got a mission for the Thieves Guild. I guess we might as well see what the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild want. Because, I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Just load up on guilds. We can also do, I mean, there's a shit ton of stuff you can do in this game. We can go back to the temple, join up with them. We can go to the fort, join the Legion, join the cult. Actually, there's another thing we do too. Hello. Not you.
So what do you want?
Welcome. Looking for an equalizer, something giving you an edge against a superior opponent. Try my inexpensive iron spider dagger. Oh, what are you? Ooh, he has enchanted weapons. He has a Dwarven Jinx sword. Paralyzes for 10 seconds on hit. He has an Imperial Netch blade. Damages health 3 to 6 points for 5 seconds. That could be really painful, actually. How much does that cost? That's cheap. Holy shit, that's cheap. Shockingly cheap. It does just as much damage as our weapon. Spider blade is also damage health. They're all short blades. You know what? Why not? I'll take one. And then let's offer to just a little discount, if you don't mind. Your offer's refused. No. Hang on, I wonder something. What's our mercantile is 20. What if I offer more? Didn't somebody say something about this earlier? I'm gonna give you a tip. No. Of course not.
So what
That's
do you
stupid.
want?
Ah, this is what I want to talk to. We want you to join the Fighters Guild? I don't care. Sign me up. I'm in. You're now Bubsy, the associate of the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do fines. What are my orders? I have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. You're gonna drain Thelus's house. It's here in Balmora along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment from Drain Thalus. Report back to me once you've taken care of this. Cool. Easy enough. What else we got in here? So basically, I have a ready weapon, and now I have a more advanced weapon if I get into big trouble. Any cool stuff in here? I have a thought, chat. I lockpicked a thing. I got some money. Not the rats! I got some money again. Well, this is a very profitable endeavor. That away. This is for sparring. Yeah, they can train your block, athletics, and hand-to-hand.
I'm listening.
This person trains block, spear, and athletics. I see. This door is locked and trapped. We don't want to open that. Anyway.
Yes, what is it?
That's the Fighters Guild. I'm also gonna real quick drop by the Mages Guild and see what the hell they want. I joined the Mages Guild. You look like the sort we can use in the Mages Guild. No magical aptitude whatsoever. I will join. What kind of duties we got? I don't have any duties for associates. Speak with me again when you've proven their smell. Speak with Ajira. Okay. So she's too good for me. Where's this Ajira person? Oh, this is pretty. I like this. You're not Ajira. You're not Ajira. You're not Ajira. Are you Ajira? Nope. You're Ajira. Brings you Ajira's shot. Do you want duties? Do you want the local brews? Help in a fight? Telvanni bug musk or a way to reach high places? I want duties. Must study local mushrooms. I need samples of Luminous Rusula, Violet, Copernus, Bungler's Bane, and Hypophasia. You can find them all on the Bitter Coast. Okay. Well, that's actually perfect, because I have been charged to explore a cave. So I think we should head south along the river and see what we can find, chat. Which kind of the Dark Souls? The Dark Souls mages make fun of you down to magic. All right, anyway. Find me a cave. Are there skill requirements for modern guilds? Maybe I was misremembering. I think there might be for yeah, I think it's for promotions. Like, I think they're probably going to demand, like, if I want advancement, the Mages Guild might demand I'm, like, I reach, like, Journeyman or something in one of the skills. So this was the way I came in. I'm going to follow the river down. I'm going to see if there's anything along the river. Because why not, right? Oh, I probably want to have an actual weapon equipped on it. Hey, magic you need to cast and build your skill while you traverse. If I had picked up any magics, yes, but I haven't. Unless you min-max hard, you'll meet joining requirements, but advancements. Oh, there's a bridge there. Look at that. Okay, there's something. Jumping over, flying up the ranks of the Acrobatics Guild. I think this is a scrib. Scribs are benign. They won't fight you unless fought. What have we found here? This is Tharis Ancestral Tomb. Oh boy. I'm sure this will go over extremely well. This wooden door is trapped. I do have a probe. I disarmed the trap, chat. I'm a genius. Not the true Nerevarine unless you're bunny hopping down the road while cramming random leaves into your face and spraying magic from your hands. Maybe we should be sneaking. I can't see shit. These urns are full of bone meal. Is a ghost? All right, your weapon has no effect. That's bad. Ow. Okay, Christ. Okay. Well, fortunately, we do happen to have an enchanted weapon. Okay, cool. That's gonna be important. Ectoplasm. Eat the ectoplasm. Delicious. That did something to me. Alright, we found the Shrine of St. Veloth. We found the Book of Dawn and Dusk. We found exclusive invisibility, not invincibility. That would be amazing. Standard Restore Fatigue, a Scroll of Lesser Domination. Yes, I'll take that. I don't know what the fuck it says. The Tharis Chest Key, and an Iron dagger, nothing wrong with that. Imagine killing a ghost and then slurping up the ectoplasm. That's Bubsy for you. That's just how he do. Skellington! Skellington with the bow! Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. Alright, we're gonna have to be careful with the charge on this thing. Alright, cool. Well, this is going great. I'm very excited. I'm going to save. I got that boner. You're gonna have to I like it every time Bub slurps with ectoplasm. Don't you hate it when that happens? Alright, I believe that key we took was for this. It was. And inside is an iron longsword and a wooden staff. Whatever. But we also got an emerald. And sure, I'll take the comberry from the death pit. Oh, there's another one. Well, that's trapped. Let's fix that. Man, I remember that sound well. Click, 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 gonk. And there's nothing inside. Perfect. Exactly what I had in mind. All right, we did it. I think we did it. Yeah, it looks like we did it. Good for us. A very profitable venture. Anyway, I need to find shrooms. I already forgot what kind. Luminous Russula, Violet, Copperness, Bungler's Bane, and Hyperphasia? I used to know a guy. Hiya! Oh god, I forgot the scribs explode when you smack them. They're full of scrib jelly, though. Mmm, delicious. Hey, there's a camp over here. That's interesting. I hope that's interesting. I hope that's the good kind of interesting. And not the bad kind of interesting. Respectfully approaching with weapons. Okay, they're not bad. Oh, they might be miners. Yeah, they're miners.
I really don't have time for this, so make it quick.
You're standing around doing fuck all. I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm getting some fresh air. Tell me some Morrowind lore. In Telvanni district, the few Telvanni towns are just big villages with wizard towers. That sounds neat. Yeah, they're just taking a break. All right, so this is an egg mine, right? This is the Shulk egg mine. I'm not going in there. Maybe let's cross the river. That might put us more on track for where we want to be. Somewhere out here are mushrooms, chat. We're gonna find them. I mean, not the big giant ones, but might be another egg mine over there. Bet a cave would have some mushrooms. Bet you're right. Just need to find a more appropriate cave, I think. Oh, that's a big Quama, I think. Definitely don't want to go in there. We're going stuck and coming back once I had internet. Just how big a mess my character was. Something like fighter type skills. He joined the Thief's Land Elf clan and got infected with the mage leaning vampire strain. Yeah, these games can end up as total chaos depending on how you approach things. And it's great. Because it's not like you can ruin your character. Because you build your skills by doing stuff, right? So it's whatever you end up doing. Oh, hi, person just standing out here in the road. in the rain, I guess. Hello, please, can you help me? I've lost my way and cannot find the holy place for which I am searching. What holy place? Yes, the fields of Kumu. I am on a pilgrimage to this holiest of places. I seem to have lost my way. Perhaps you can help me find it? Surely you know this area better than I. I can pay you for your time. Say 150 septims. Chad, do we want to help this poor lass? What do you think? Help! We will help. I will try and lead you to this place. I know the fields of Kuma are near the water. The view from there is supposed to be breathtaking. I've also been told there's a farm nearby where pilgrims may sometimes stop and rest weary legs. It was there that Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose only guar had died. This farmer could not harvest his muck sponge without his guar, and could not provide muck for himself or his village. Tragic. So the Lord Vivek removed his fine clothes, laid them aside, and toiled in the farmer's fields, acting as a beast of burden, until the entire crop was harvested. It is at the fields of Kumu we go to pray for the same humility Lord Vivek showed on that day. I'll mark it on your map. This is going to be a bit of a hike. Just so you know. Very fitting that Guar would leave a mess everywhere. Alright, so she is now going to be following us. The fields of Kumu are over here. So we're going to have to make a hike around the, okay. And she's going to follow us the whole way. Guars are real-life animals. I'm freaking out. Can I? Oh god, she's gonna take fucking forever. Oh god. Nobody runs as fast as we do. Nobody is like Bubsy. Travel together? Oh, cool. I can have her wait here. Alright, and then if I come back, okay, and then I can pick her back up. Okay, hang on. Hold, please. I'm not sure why there's like dramatic combat music. Anyway, sit tight while I explore this ancestral tomb. Hopefully none of your ancestors are buried here. Oh, that's a pit. Lock level 50. I don't think we're getting in there. We'll have to look for a key. Okay, there's the pit. Ghost! Bye, Ghost. Apology, guars are real animals. Guars is just a type of bean. People use it to make gum, apparently. They make good muck down here. Maybe like some good ancestral muck. Well, let's see here. We got the 36 lessons of Vivek Sermon 5. We got some crushed fiber. Don't I have some? I have Eye of Night, don't I? Oh, I need to, oh fuck, what's the button for... What's the button for spellcasting? I already forgot, hang on. Where's my enable spell to be cast? Ready magic is R, okay. Obviously. There, that's so much better, chat. Jesus Christ. You did remember Blue Zest, amazing. All right, now I can actually see things. Ethist. Oh, we're reading that, are we? Well, there's some guar hide. We better take that. Here's a chest with nothing in it. Cool. Okay, great. You have gained knowledge. Oh my god, I forgot you gained knowledge from books. Holy shit. I need to be reading every book in existence. Or at least opening it. All right, finally the simulacrum of the Netchaman's wife became unstable. The Dwemer in their haste had built it shoddily, and the ashes of Red Mountain slowed its golden tendons. Before long, it fell on its knees beside the road to the lands of the Induril and pitched over, to be discovered 80 days later by a merchant caravan on its way to the capital of Velok and on Almalexia. Vivek had not been among his people all the days of his pre-life, so he stayed silent and let the chimmer in the caravan think that the I cannot say this fucking word. I hate this word. Simulacrum? Was broken and empty. A Chimeri warrior who was protecting the caravan said, "Look, here's how the Dwemer try to fool us as ever, crafting our likenesses out of their flesh metals. We should take this to the capital and show our mother Aam. She will want to see this new strategy of our enemies." But the merchant captain said, "I doubt that we shall be paid well for the effort. We can make more money if we stop at Nurmok and sell it to the Red Wives of Dagon, who pay well for the wonders made by the deep folk." But another Chimer, who is wise in the ways of prophecy, looked on the simulacrum with disquietude. "Was I not hired on to help you seek the best of fortunes? I say you should listen to your warrior then and take this thing to Iam. For though manufactured by our enemies, there is something in it that will become sacred, or has been already." The merchant captain took pause then and looked on the simulacrum of the Netchaman's wife and thought he heeded always the advice of his seers, could do no more than to think of the profits to be made at Nurmok. He thought mainly of the Red Wives' form of recompense, which was four-cornered and good-wounded, a belly magic known nowhere else under the moons. His lust made him deny I am his mother. He gave order to change course for Nurmok. Before the caravan could get underway again, the Chimeri warrior who had counseled a passage to the capital threw his money to the merchant captain and said, "I will pay you thus for the simulacrum, and warn you, war is coming with the shaggy men of the north, and I will not have my mother Aam at uneven odds with one enemy while tending to another." "Nerevar," the merchant captain said, "this is not enough. I am triune in my own way, but I follow the road of my body and demand more." Then Vivek could not remain silent anymore and said into Nerevar's head these words, "You can hear these words, so run away. Come, Horator, unfold into a clear unknown. Stay quiet until you've slept in yesterday, and say no elegies for the melting stone." So Nerevar slew the merchant captain and took the caravan for his own. The ending of the words is Almsivi. You need to open every book. I don't remember what the price point is on this one. It's fairly safe rule that a book has a value of less than 50 gold. You probably don't need to read it. Oh, this book is worth 200. Yoink. I have no idea what happened in the story. Okay, look. The 36 lessons of Vivek are basically the Bible for the Dunmer. So it's going to be about that weird. I don't think I can make that, and I don't think I can open that door, so... Maybe someday, long from now, we'll come back to Laren Ancestral Tomb. 35 to go. Yes, let's keep going. Oh, this woman. Oh, this woman is gonna slow me down. It's gonna take forever. I probably need to make sure she doesn't die either. What a pain in the ass. I guess we can practice our jumping skill. Come back with your magical pants. If we ever deem to wear pants, really. Put her in your pack, duh. If only we could carry her like in Death Stranding. Just get one of those little seedy backpacks. Not a seedy backpack, but like a backpack with a seat on it. It's, you know, seaty. All right. That weird magic robot, the merchant wanted to sell it for money, or Nerevor wanted to take it to be studied in case of war. Vivek was like, yo, do your thing. And Nerevor was like, yeah, cool, and stabbed the merchant. All right, I think we want to, hey, I know that lady. Okay, we're actually on the right track, believe it or not. I kind of want to go back to Pelgiad and talk to the hot cat lady, too. I suppose we could do that while we're in the neighborhood. I like how most of the skill books actually have some kind of gameplay tips while the sermons are all impenetrable bullshit like that, which still raises your mercantile somehow. That one gave me axe skill. I guess when Nerevarr decided to murder the merchant, he like axe murdered him. I don't know. Time to learn a spell of fortify attribute speed on other. Oh god, you're right, I should. That's actually a great idea. When I get back to Balmora, I think I'm gonna buy some spells and start experimenting. It's how soul environmental lore works. Oh my god, you're so slow. For some reason, that's what stuck with me. I know the rest of the people in the room have things for you as well, but I only remember the magic pants. I mean, I imagine magic pants would be pretty impactful. You know? You can magic a lot of things. Like magic rings, obviously. Magic weapons, no brainer. Magic shirt, yeah, I suppose. Magic pants. First of all, who needs magic pants? Second of all, what are you enchanting that shit with? Magical codpiece? Do not ask about magical underwear. Alright, we are... Where are we? This goes to Molagmar and Mount Kend. This goes to... Okay, we're actually heading towards Surin. I want a magical codpiece that increases thrust damage. Do you want to be doing damage with your thrusts, though? I think it was perfectly mundane, but still sacred to the... sacred to the tribe. Oh, the thong! Oh my. Okay, this actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. We're about there. It's just a little bit further down this totally benign road. But yeah, check out the sky. Like it's cloudy, but man, they really, this is not patched. They really put like an absolutely gorgeous night sky up here. I think there might even be constellations, like the different signs you can be born under. I think you can actually pick those out. Oh yeah, you gotta respect a quality skybox. Because some games just do some bland repeating texture and call it a day, but not Morrowind, man. They wanted you to really feel like you were out here, under the magic of the heavens. I think this is it. I think we made it. I hope we made it. This is the Fields of Kumu Shrine. This has to be it. Lady, I could take you no further. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Thank you for your help, Bubsy. Here's the payment I promise you. May all of your travels be safe. She gave me 150 gold. She also doesn't like me. Like the base level of recognition you get from somebody is 45. Why are you like this? All right, cool. I got money. I don't know. Maybe leaving her out in the rain while I went to go ransack the tombs of
slave. Here not long ago.
I don't care anymore. So now we're here, chat. Oh, there's a house here. Here's somebody's house. Alof's farmhouse. Hello, sir. Alof the Easterner. I don't know you. What do you want? Who are you? Alof the Easterner, farmer. Tell me about your trade. I'm a farmer. I grow crops. Pretty basic, idiot. Oh, here we go. Slavery is protected by law in Morrowind. Slavery is illegal throughout the rest of the Empire, but some Dunmers still defend their ancient right to own slaves. In Morrowind, slaves are bound by enchanted slaver bracers. The bracers drain the magicka from the slaves so they can't use magic to escape. Unless you have a key, you can't get the slave bracers off. The Emperor should put a stop to slavery, but the Dunmer claim the right to own slaves is guaranteed by the Armistice. The history of Morrowind as part of the Empire is very complicated. Love how you break into a stranger's house and you're asking, who are you? Yeah. See a mud crab. The monsters up there. Should be able to follow it up with a lovely house. Eh. Signs are there, and even the moon phases, I recall they didn't actually do anything. Like, the code for the moon is there. The only thing it actually references is the moon. I think I remember hearing something about that, too. Let's go to our normal iron short sword here. I'm really tired right now, so I can't do so well. Any meat along here? Any meat stuff? I need to make it back down to the coast to get those mushrooms, but hey, there's a person. Another really fancy look. What are all these people doing out here, man? Edris Oril. Oh, thank heavens you found me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up. I've been trapped here by some Kagudi since my friend and I were separated. Yes, I became separated from my friend Thorinor when I went off to investigate some sounds I heard. It turns out there was a pack of wild Kagudi near here, and they trapped me here. You haven't seen them? Oh dear, I don't dare try and go back while they're still prowling the area. Perhaps you can take care of them or find another way for us to get back. What is your idea of another way? Out of curiosity. Oh god, Jesus. Oh, I think I just killed the audio by switching. Hang on a sec. Another way. Nothing comes to mind right away. I was hoping you had a way. I just fear those Kagudi will attack me again if they see me. Oh, if I could turn him invisible somehow, but I don't have anything. I don't think I have anything to turn him invisible. Wait, don't I have a potion? I don't know if I can use the potion on him though. I think it has to be a spell. Yeah. I don't think I can give him the potion. I think it has to be a spell that I can target on him. I could try to get rid of the Kagudi, I suppose. They might kick my ass though. Did that actually work? Oh, that did actually transfer over. Okay, cool. All right, I must doff my hat. I half recall the whole phase of the moon might have just been hand waved for the one sign doing something different in the prior game. All right. I'm gonna use my fancy sword for this because I am just straight up predicting this is not gonna go well. I believe those are the Kagudi. They are large and in charge. Oh, yes. Oh, hello. Oh, God. They're like fucking dinosaurs. Now, this one got stuck. Oh, God. Ow. Well, my short blade skill went up, but I also died. All right.
Go ahead.
Fuck you. I'll go when I'm good and ready. Let me rest. All right, let's rest. We got all our stats back. Do you have any interesting potions? Restore fatigue, personality. Yeah, that exclusive invincibility is interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, fuck, they both saw me. Alright, I'm just gonna go ham on these guys and try to kill them as fast as possible. Nope, I died. Okay, well, here's the advantage of this. The advantage of the way this game is set up. Nothing in this game is time. If I leave this guy, he'll still be here. So we'll work on this problem later, I think. He can just kind of sit tight for a bit. Meanwhile, we'll finish exploring this fine section of the world. Increase our athletic skill. Nothing wrong with that. Gee, I just wonder. Okay, so press. Oh God, that's really funny, actually. I don't think I've mentioned at all how leveling works in this game. If you're unfamiliar, we're currently level 1. You don't gain experience in this game. What happens is that your skills go up. And then once you get 10 skill ups, oh, it's skill ups in your major and minor skills. That's right. Once you get 10 skill ups across your major and minor skills, you gain a level up. And then you get points to put in your attributes. And you get multipliers based on how many skill ups you got, how many skill ups you got in skills that were associated with specific attributes. So, yeah, we've gotten, let's see, 1 in short blade, that's a speed skill. 1 in hand-to-hand, that's a speed skill. 2 in athletics, that's a speed skill. And then it also counts skill ups. It doesn't count them for leveling, but it does count them for the multipliers in your other skills. And we've gotten a bunch in, like, acrobatics. Need to be trying some persuasion. Khajiit, good choice. I thought you might think so, Blue Sass. So anyway, we need 6 more skill ups in our major and minor skills. We're about to get short blade, so there's that. But yeah. You need to be trying more of these things. Armor, I mean, the only way you can build armor skill is get hit in the armor. I should grab an illusion spell that I can spam. Bunny hopping practices acrobatics. Running places does athletics. And I don't think I tagged. No, I tagged athletics. I didn't tag acrobatics. Acrobatics down here. So the more we run around, the more skilling we'll get. Kitty! Jorendar. What are you doing here? Can you let Jorendar go free? I need a key.
What do you need?
Okay, who are you in service to? Hang on. You might be... There's a... Who the hell are you? I don't know you. What do you want? This is the farmer. He probably has the key. He either has the key on him or it's in his house somewhere.
What do you want?
I'll do some beefing. Where would I be if I was a key? Yeah, we're gonna free all the slaves as thoroughly as we can. Maybe not in the farmhouse. Probably on his person, pickpocket. I don't know if I have the skills for this, but we can try. The way sneaking works, when I trigger the sneak, I get an extra box down by my skills. That means I am sneaking effectively. That yellow box. So as long as that's up, I can pickpocket this guy. Yeah, he knows we're here. I'm not good enough at this, unfortunately. Now our brain is being activated. Would you be willing to blow an invis potion on this? You know what? Might as well, right? It's for a good cause. Where's the money? He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it, chat. So now we gotta figure out where a key would be. Problem is that keys in this game are so tiny and hard to spot.
What can she do for you?
I wish I could lockpick his bracer. Wish that was a thing you could do. Maybe night vision would help? That's true. I'm just gonna check all these containers in case he like hid it in here somewhere. And then we'll go outside and comb the place. Low skills, he might have it, but you didn't roll well enough to see it, but at the same time, it may just not have it. Oh, does their inventory... Well, I can think of a really easy way to check that. Is their inventory determined by your skill?
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
This guy is sturdy. Holy fuck. Yeah, okay. Also he's doing unarmed on me, so that's not gonna end well. Hang on. I have a potion of restore fatigue. Oh, and I should use my good sword. Oh, because I was in the middle. Yeah, finish your attack. This should put this guy down.
No mercy.
I ran out of charge. Damn it. So yeah, that's the way unarmed works. Unarmed hurts your fatigue. Unarmed hurts fatigue until you run out of fatigue, and then it does health damage. God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna spam this dude. Get up, motherfucker. Get up, 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 get up. Come on. Come on. Oh my god, I can't get up. I just wanted to know if you had a key. That's all. I don't know if it'd be... kind of doubt he like dropped it in the field somewhere. On something, under something, behind something, above something. Down here by the water. Under that. Does not appear. What? Oh god. Oh fuck, a slaughterfish. There we go. Okay, well, that's fine. All right, I give on this one. I don't know where it is. We may come back through here at some point, or you know what I just realized? I think we're actually near a big plantation. He might not have the key. He might be at the plantation now that I think about it. Is this, did we find? No, there's just a whole bunch of plantations out here on the Ascadian Isles. You know, I might be able to find the mushrooms in the kitchens of these places, come to think of it. Oh god, it's another one of you people.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Oh, he doesn't know me. Good, that's kind of a relief. What is that? Gold Kennet. Hacklow, Scuttle, Pork Bulb. So level 1, a lot of stuff is just hard for you. Yeah, that's very true. I haven't actually hit a level up yet, so it's all a work in progress. That's bloat, chat. Bloat, chokeweed, comberry, crab meat, stoneflower, scamp skin, red lichen, guar hide, trauma root. All the necessities in life. Racer plumes, eggs. Brew wax, wow. Eat something. Don't mind if I do. No one can see me eat the egg. Delicious. Drew wax is actually really valuable, so I'm gonna take that. These people are rich, they own a plantation, I have no sympathy for them. Hello, sir. House Lau. Oh, he's a member of House Lau. That's expensive, sure. Go ahead. You want? I can just take it? Really? I don't think that's what you meant, sir. Is that a? What is that? Oh, it's a soul gem. Huh. I was like, is that a diamond? If I just randomly found a diamond in one of these places, that'd be super helpful. Hello, old lady. Some of these NPCs are here for like quests that you get much later in the game. And then some of them just serve literally no purpose. They're just here to flesh out the world. Which honestly I think is pretty cool. Oh my god, I can't fit through there. I can't fit through this doorway, chat. I'm too big. I'm gonna stop you from stealing everything all the time. And damn them for it. Truly, truly, truly. So let's see, that's the way I came, actually. So this down here was that little house that I saw. None of these people know me, none of these people want to talk to me. This is Manat's farmhouse. I don't think... There's nobody in here. I guess that was Manat outside, so if there's something in here that I want, I can just take it. Wow, I can have grave dust or muck, chat. How fortunate. Some ashiums. Your soul gem. Don't think this guy is gonna have what what I'm looking for. Got all kinds of ingredients, but not what I'm looking for. Not what I need. It'll steal all his money. Chunky ass ring. Man, chat, when I played this as a kid, I was the biggest klepto. I could not stop myself from just taking everything. Just taking everything at all times. I would save scum thievery so badly. Like, not just frequently, badly. I would save scum thievery, like, in shops with the owners, like, just straight fucking staring at me. I was like, I am determined to do this. Being klepto in this game is a rite of passage. Pickpocket clothes off people's backs. Oh, so we did actually find some kind of settlement here. What is it? Who's this guy? Abderminus, excuse me, I don't talk with people I don't like. Well, fuck you. This is the Dredden Plantation Guardhouse. Well, what kind of neat shit do they have? Who the hell are you? Fuck you.
Find someone else to bother.
This dude has a Grandmaster's Mortal and Pestle. If I could, like... Oh my god. This might actually be worth using that invisibility potion. Should eat more of the eggs you picked up. You know what? You're right. I should. Delicious. Yeah, I mean, really, if I'm gonna do any kind of alchemy, like, this is a great place to start. This is the best kind of pestle you can get in the game. So. Let's see if this will actually work. Exclusive invisibility. Yoink. Huh. That's interesting. He didn't see the mortar and pestle go, but he saw the retort go. Thief.
There's no time for talk now.
I don't want to talk to you. Fuck off. Alright, well, I've learned. Oh, I guess the duration is extremely short. I guess that's the deal. Well, it doesn't matter now because we got it, chat. We got ourselves a Grandmaster's Mortar and Pestle. And if you do this, you can cram ingredients in here and make potions. And that's very exciting. Actually, can I do that like right now? Because I'm holding some stuff.
I like it.
Put some eggs in there. Put some fucking salt rice in there. And I'm trying to remember. Your invis drops after you do actions. Oh, so it's like a single-use thing like that. Okay. So this would make a restore fatigue potion. If I didn't completely suck at this. I think that's important to note. Okay, so what we need, I know what we need. What we need. This is fine. Hello, sir. You look...
Don't press your luck.
She's wearing power armor from the Fallout series. As popular as a bowl of tar, and whose fault is that? It's your fault, Outlander. Oh, God, I wish I could just stab you. Character retain the information from books read? No, absolutely not. No, the way alchemy works is I think if you put together the ingredients that'll produce a potion, it will auto fill in the name of the potion. So if you just happen to throw together the ingredients that make a restore fatigue, it'll let you, like, it'll just be like, oh, that's a restore fatigue potion. How about that? All these people are just huge inveterate shitheads, and I want to steal all of their stuff. I want to take everything they've ever had. This guy is... Holy fuck. Now, I can't get this, but that guy has, like, an absolutely redonkulous shield. Alright, what I need right now is salt rice. That's what I needed. So now... let's stick our egg in there. And our salt rice in there. Alright, let's see if we can make a restore fatigue potion. Nope. 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 Did that do anything for my alchemy skill? Yes. Every potion attempted is like 1 point. I assume succeeding is more points. Oh my god, money. Oh my god, lots of money. Yeah, now we just gotta fail 94 more times. I mean, if I get... Hey there, sir. Don't mind me. You have stuff. Let's see. Oh, this desk is both locked and trapped. I can't do that. So that is a whole bunch of money. And Dren's Manor Key. How about that? Good candidate below 50 gold on a trainer for. Oh, that's right. Eating things also works, doesn't it? Orvis Dren. This guy is important for something, but I forget what. Also, there's some kind of
must be joking.
Crazy stuff over here. Induril helmet. Daedric. Okay. So there's different kinds of equipment in the game, different like classes of stuff. Here, I'm gonna eat a calm berry. That sounds delicious. Daedric? I mean, look at the value on it. These Daedric Greaves are worth 44,000 gold. I think Daedric stuff is like the best heavy equipment possible. Ebony is like second best. Induril is really solid medium. Native Armon on Bone Mold Helm. That actually sounds special. Not sure that it is. I think if I like stand here... I might not be able to see me here. I'm not sure there's anything interesting in here worth stealing, but... Seemed like it. What is that? Iron? Yeah, it's iron junk. If only my arms were long enough. Yeah, Daedric is insanely heavy. Like, that would be pretty much no good for us right now. Like, I want to try something. It's really dumb. It's really dumb, but I want to try something. Because it seems like it takes this guy to a minute to realize I'm here still. Nah. Okay. I think it's based off the item itself, not me. As long as the item is in his sight range, I think I'm in trouble. I can't like push you down the stairs or something, can I? Yeah, he's not moving. I would totally do that too. Yeah, this guy has a Daedric shield. That's why I was flipping out about that. But yeah, if I remember correctly, these guys are really important for something. Now I did steal his key. There was a locked door down here somewhere. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh God, Jesus. In Skyrim, you could drop a physics object on their heads to block their views. I don't think you can manipulate physics objects like that in this game. Like I don't think they're quite as variable. So that's funny. I have the key to this place and I can't use it. This guy's will just fucking end me. Oh shit, look at that.
Keep moving, scum.
Fuck you. There's neat floaty things over there. I forget what they're called. This is like the dock for something. This is the shipping house. I wonder if there's a bunch of... If there's like a storeroom in here. I can just kind of... No, of course there's a garden here. I mean, that looks like an important crate. Oh, it's full of skooma, that's why. Oh, what? There's an entire suit of armor in here. Can he really not see me? When do you start being slowed by your weight? I don't remember, actually. I don't actually remember. Okay, so this... Okay, I need to actually compare this shit. Chitin's actually better than Netch. Actually, hang on. Is there other stuff here? No, it's all suits of the same armor. Really pleased we just stay up pivoted to full-on gear communism? Oh, hell yes. That's what these games always devolve into. Always, always. Alright, I know y'all are against pants, but I'm gonna put these on because they're armor. Alright, the right pauldrons are fine, the left is Netch. The left bracer can be improved upon. Said the left one can be improved. Here, you can have that. I don't give a shit. There we go. Okay. Remember for sure, if I remember, you don't get slowed by weight in this game the moment you get past. Oh, that might be it, yeah. I might as well take a shield, right? Why not use a shield? I might not be good at blocking, but I can try. Alright, there we go. And I don't think... Oh my god, I can wear that helmet. That's great. Unfortunately, I can't wear boots because I've got giant, flappy, bubsy feet, but you know how it is. Is there any... It's all skooma. It's all moon sugar. You guys are smuggling a shitload of moon sugar. I mean, I don't think they're even really smuggling it. I think they're just, like, moving it. It's a basket of a basket. Oh, here's a bunch of silver throwing stars. I'll take all that. I don't even... I don't know if you need to sneak when you do things like this, but I do it anyway. And peace of mind. Sweet, sweet moon sugar. If I had somebody to sell it off to, I'd maybe make off with it. Hello, Mash Groove Barber. Friends shipping log. Appears to be the records of Orvis Dren's incoming and outgoing shipments complete with dates and business partners. I think that might be like for a side quest or something. I like no trick to have people face the way they want them to. I remember if you stand there and you wait for them to do like their dialogue line, they'll turn to face you to deliver it, but then they won't necessarily turn backwards. So you can get people to face away from the things. I remember using that as a kid to just steal things out of shops, like right off of the counters and whatnot. This is quite a place. Someday we should return here and figure out how to free all these people. But I don't have the skill or the know-how at the moment. I think that's a guar, isn't it? I think that's what guars look like. That's Corky. Hey, you. Hi, Corky. Good guar. Good boy guar. And then we appear to be... Oh, we're on the back of Pelgiad. Okay. I think what I'm going to do... I'm going to go to Pelgiad. I'm going to talk to the lady who gave us the book. It's not thievery. This is Morrowind. Also, am I carrying a bunch of... I'm not carrying too much stuff I need to sell. Some stuff. Not all the stuff. Stop following you when they blink after they deliver their dialogue. You have to face them the way you want. Wait till they blink. Okay. Okay, that's more specific than I was aware. There was somebody else here that we were supposed to talk to, and I forget who it was. I already forgot who that was. Hey, you.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Well, Toad, Bubsy, Anisi greets you with very great pleasure. Anisi hopes you'll come to her for training. Anisi thinks she would enjoy wrestling with you, don't you think? She says she does training, but... Oh, there it is. Acrobatics, sneak, and hand-to-hand. Okay. Smooth moves. Her profession. Oh, here we go. That's what I needed. What Khajiit can see what she wants and not take it? Could Anisi ask for a gift? Don't say no to Anisi. Must Anisi be the thief? Must she steal the thing this Bubsy fellow she wants? Or will he give himself as a gift? I will give the gift of friendship. Please forgive Anisi if she purrs like a kitten, but Anisi was so pleased. You'll come visit Anisi often then. And tell her things and ask her things too, for we're now friends, yes? Anisi such secrets knows she almost burst. Anisi must tell her new friend. Hortus upstairs, such a secret I know. And Anasi tells you, Anasi trusts you. Yes, Anasi is a thief. You do not mind? Why? Because Anasi loves secret things. She loves secrets. And when she finds them, she loves to have them, like this strange Hortus. His name is Hortus. Hortus has a secret Anasi can see, so Anasi follows Hortus, and this is how Anasi knows Hortus serves Mehurune's Dagon. This magic belt Hortus has, such a pretty belt, but strange writing and strange letters, maybe evil, maybe danger. Ooh, okay. Share a gift, share a care. So there's a guy up here. Is there? So this is Hortus, huh? You think you're doing it here? Go away now? Alright. Perhaps we can use that trick right now. Oh, God! Peeking around at me.
What say you?
Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I think I got her stuck that direction, so. I'm not quite good enough at sneaking for this. We gotta work on our sneaking, chat. My crime has been reported. Well, the belt's not in there anyway. It's not in there. And it's not on them. Wait, then where the hell is their belt?
Don't stand about. Get moving.
I'm gonna unlock you. They're wearing it or something. Anyway. Actually, chat, I think this is probably... Oh, hi. This is probably a good place to stop. I've gone over tonight because I was just having so incredibly much fun. I couldn't help it, but we've already got a bevy of things to do that I'm already getting distracted from. Like, I don't even need chat distracting me from it. I can't even stay focused on the things I'm trying to do. So tomorrow night, we'll be right back to this tomorrow night. I'm gonna go see if I can snatch up those mushrooms. We'll see if we can make it back to Balmora. Do a couple... Hey, it's us! Look, it's us, chat. Good old Bubsy. Thanks for playing some more Thief for us. My pleasure. The truth, the fourth. But yeah, we'll do some of this, some of the guild stuff. We'll put away some of these guild tasks. Get back to Caius Cosads. Get on with the main quest. I mean, honestly, for spending 3 hours on this and not even gaining a level, I feel like we've accomplished a whole lot, so. Do I owe you a cave exploration? I thought I did. I thought I did the ancestral tomb. This was fun, wasn't it? This was great. So yeah, we'll come back and do more of this. I don't want to leave the music. I love the music, but anyway. It's so much fun. I already can't wait for tomorrow night. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Someone was waiting for the game to crash. I think it maybe crashes when I exit out of it. I don't think it likes that. Crashing on exit is a feature. But Oddish, what are we doing tomorrow night? Same thing we do every night. Try to take over Vardenfell. Gets you out faster. All right, yes, you can close the program. Thank you. Goodbye. If you're gonna crash, you might as well be there. All right. Anyway. Blue Zest was nice enough to raid us. Let's go find somebody to raid. Go see who else is up tonight. Anyone? Arch. What is it? This seems thematically consistent. Arch is playing The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. I've never heard of this. I'm very curious about this. Same shirt, same shirt. It's true. My little cowhead guy. Quite true. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the inaugural night of Morrowind. I have no idea how long we're gonna be playing this game, but I feel like it's gonna be a long time. I feel like this is the beginning of a grand journey for us and Bubsy. I can't wait to see where Bubsy ends up as a result of this. So hopefully it was an entertaining time for you as well. And hopefully I'll see y'all out tomorrow night. Pick up right where we left off tonight. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.